is really quiet. Hold on, why? Hello? I knew I bonked something, but I couldn't figure out what I bonked. I'm gonna say from how quiet the microphone was set, I feel pretty confident in saying that maybe what I bonked was the microphone. I was like 3/4 or even like half of the way to where it should have been. It was pretty bad. That was really quiet. Luckily, a really, really easy fix, but it startled me because I didn't expect to see it so quiet. But, how are you guys doing? It's not a Monday. I am just brain dead, apparently. But, can I tell you guys what happened while I was setting up the stream? I don't know if this is supposed to happen or if something like went wrong, but this is my first time actually like buying a game on the Switch 2. So I bought a Switch 1 game on the Switch 2, right? Which I never did before. So I downloaded it. Well, I bought it. And then I went on the home screen and it was showing like an X on it. And it's like, you can't install this game because this user cannot play this game. And I was like, but why? Hey, I just bought it on this account. Of course I can play the game. What do you mean? And for a second, I saw the post that you guys shared on Discord that some people are already getting their Switch 2s bricked. The first second, the like quickest of seconds, I was like, there's no way. There's no way they bricked it, right? There's no way. And, fortunately, as you can see, I eventually got access. But, is there a primary Switch? Because what happened, it downloaded it to my Switch 1. I bought it on my Switch 2, and then I finally, got it to, like, stop having that error. And then it's like, this game is not available. Request the digital game card. And I was like, what the So I had to go and check my Switch 1. It downloaded on my Switch 1. Which I didn't even use today. I guess I left it on sleep mode and it downloaded or something. So I had to go get my Switch 1, send the game to my Switch 2. Despite the fact that I bought it on the Switch 2. What if you only have a Switch 2? Then I'm assuming it would download on the Switch 2. Maybe it's because I have multiple, but it's so painful. I didn't expect all that hassle. So it was like a billion steps that I didn't expect. It's a virtual card thing. It makes playing digital games a bit overly complicated. Yeah. I thought I would just have to send games back and forth whenever it was like wanting to play a digital copy on the Switch 2 if I haven't yet played it on the Switch 2, but like, man, part of me regrets system transferring and I kind of wish I would have just made a brand new Nintendo account and kept both systems very separate. But I'm sure there are some ways which transferring is beneficial, like playing Pokemon Violet. I would still really like to try Pokemon Violet at some point on the Switch 2 because apparently it runs really nice. And no, it's not a game key card. There's no physical version at all of this game, unfortunately. It is digital only, but if you wanted to grab eShop cards from PlayAsia and grab a copy of the game while still supporting the game, I would be eternally grateful. But also, if you don't want it, then don't buy it. Don't spend money if you don't want the game. Pro tip. One sec. I just realized, one thing is, there. I still haven't been able to get the stream avatars working on the new PC yet. I gotta focus on getting that working because I want to be able to bring them back. They're cute. I'm tired to think right now. Yeah, it's your birthday! Yelter, do you want the birthday song? I am also too tired to think, apparently. It is inconvenient, Peter Campy, but it is what it is. You can't really, like, stop it. What happened to this good old classic game sharing and just buying one thing for the thing you purchased it on? You'd think. But it's, yeah, it's pin. So pin. Why not? Okay! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Yalter. Happy birthday to you. Let's go! You're old! We're all old! Every time I have a birthday, that's all I can think of all day. I don't have to like, yay, it's my birthday. I'm the type of person that's just like, I'm old. Because I don't like more time passing. It freaks me out. So I don't like birthdays. But I have no problem singing it for other people who do. Always, always. Hello, Zanzyra. Is your name backwards? I thought it used to be the other way around. Now my brain hurts. Am I just tired or am I delusional? Hello, Cosmin. I'm really excited to try this because like I think the only other Holo Indie game that I played is actually sorry. You can tell how tired I am. It's Holo Cure. And I'm really interested in the Holo Indie program. As someone who has a lot of game dev friends, it makes me really happy that they're offering game devs a way to like use HoloLive's IP, and then if the game gets popular or like acknowledged enough, they can apply to have like actual support from Cover and monetize it. Because using their IP will definitely help them to get some exposure, and also it helps make fan games for the talents. So like everyone's winning. It's very cute. That makes sense if it's the other way on Twitch. Okay. That's where the confusion is from. Let's see. Yeah, it is really awesome. I wish to an extent we could have Nintendo or like Sonic, especially Sonic, where there's so many Sonic fan games, do the same thing where it's like if one is good enough and uses original assets, maybe it can get some acknowledgement or get some money. I understand just like ripping assets from an existing game, not so much because you're not really supposed to do that in the first place. Although I don't see the harm in it if it's for like personal non-commercial use, but you also have to understand that some companies are like very, very against it. And it's why it's nice seeing Stellar Blade being so open to mods and stuff. Just opening the ability to, in the open, not hiding it, play around with game files in some way. I like to see it. Also, we have some anime news that I got excited about yesterday. And then I saw it posted in Discord, but I wanted to talk about it anyway. I misread it. You see, because of how they cut the text in Animate, all I saw when I first saw it, because of where the red drew my eyes, I just saw mate and adult-only magical girl, and I was like, what? What are you making? But then I read the rest of it, and I was like, oh. But I mean, if there's no censorship, that's, maybe the same meaning. We don't really know. But Studio Trigger has always made some pretty good stuff. And they have actually said, apparently, according to Anime America, that they want to animate an adult-only magical girl series with no censorship. So I don't know if that means like ecchi or straight-up hentai or just like super violence, but they want to make something that isn't catering to the fact that, it's magical girl, so some kids are watching it, we have to make it safe. Nah, they just want to go all out. And Studio Trigger has done a lot of really interesting stuff. Like this, I think right here is actually my favorite two things I've seen by them. Cyberpunk was not bad, it was good. It was entertaining, I had some issues with the story, but it was very pretty. I really like the voice acting. And then, Promare. I love Promare, but I'm also a Fujo, so I feel like it's a given that I would like Promare. It was very rainbow, had some nice music, and it's just kind of peak, and I would love to see what they could do, making a magical girl series for adults. No, I bet they mean magical girls are all in their 30s. Okay, but Mon Gibson, is that a problem? Hag Magical Girls the series. I don't think that's a problem. You're just like selling it to me faster. Yeah. Attaboy, all adult in that OL Magical Girls office ladies, 30s Magical Girls, please. Hag Enjoyers winning so hard. I would be so down. Do you know how many people would pay good money to watch that? Like, please. Hello, so nameless. World Trigger, I don't think was Studio Trigger, though. That was different, wasn't it? That was an anime. Yeah, Promare's an amazing spectacle. A story... there is a story, but it's like really, really basic and kind of... You don't really pay attention to the story because you're just too interested in how pretty it is. Yeah, World Trigger is not Studio Trigger. I know that it was Shonen Jump initially, but I don't know about the anime. But it's some good stuff. I haven't seen anything else by Studio Trigger, I don't think. I know that they've made, what's it called? I know that they made, Kill la Kill. And I know that you guys will never forgive me for not watching Kill la Kill yet. But I've unfortunately still not seen Kill la Kill. That has not changed. Tokyo Revengers, I heard, was pretty good, but I never got around to watching it. Wanting the two leads to kiss was the only important part of Promare. I don't know. I thought that the whole thing was just pretty good. I just really enjoyed and I don't even mean this in like a dirty, weird way. I really enjoyed the camera angles because they were so creative. There was like, I don't know how to word it. Studio Trigger is one of the studios that does this. Panty and Stocking is another. Maybe lewd shows are like less afraid of camera angles. That's why you can kind of see it in fan service shows more often. But I really like creative composition, like weird camera angles, like having a hand or a foot or like a shoulder or something super in the foreground and then having the camera angle make everything else look all like weird. And adds to the creativity of the shots, and I like it, especially in the action scenes. And Promare is a really good example of it. Cyberpunk doesn't do it quite as much, but it's very much like a staple of the fights and stuff in Promare. Trigger me one of your favorite animes ever, Ninja Slayer? I don't think I've seen Ninja Slayer. I don't even know what it is. Do you like weird? Do you like Monogatari? I really want to watch Monogatari at some point. The problem is I don't know where to start with it, and also I just haven't had time because I've been watching like newest season anime most of the time. Although I've kind of, the past few seasons, stopped doing that. I would like to watch the trailers for like the newest anime, maybe do like a react stream or something. But I don't know. I haven't really been able to keep up other than Apothecary Diary, which is so good that I have to keep up. I also just caught up with it because I fell behind a few weeks, and I caught up last night. This shit's going down. That show is really messed up right now. I'm loving it. Apothecary has been kind of going hard from the start, but it definitely was a slow burn for the heavy stuff. And that's what I've been missing with a lot of modern anime. I think that's why I always, even though I found them much later, I think that's why I keep discovering and going back to like really old anime. I like the slow burn pacing a lot more of like the standard 24 episode or longer anime. I feel like in 12 episodes, it's really hard to like pull off an arc without rushing, and I really enjoy the older stuff because of that. Hello, Neo Dark Ether. Imagine an anime but it has no budget, moves like a PowerPoint presentation, but it's so stupid that you buy into what it's selling wholeheartedly. What is this anime? I'm looking it up. Oh. That's a really interesting art style. It's crazy hearing that this is from like Studio Trigger too, because Studio Trigger have been the ones to like go crazy, absolutely nuts, with lots of frames and lots of animation. So that's why it's crazy to me hearing that they made something that had like no animation. Hello, Rakshasa. Just a PowerPoint coming from Studio Trigger. That's like telling me that Studio Trigger made, you know, the Yakuza Husband series, which I still enjoy. Despite what everyone says about it, I don't think that needs good animation. It's just fun and silly, and I like it. I like what it's selling. Hello, Julian Burko. The lack of animation made it even better. It was a very conscious choice. But I find it funny too. I've seen a couple. I don't remember what they're called. Have you guys seen any anime that are actually using live 2D? Because I've seen a couple. I don't know if it was trailers or if it was the actual anime, but I've seen a couple anime that are using live 2D, and I kind of wonder why. Like, you think that it would be cost effective, right? Because you can rig it and then animate a bunch of frames easily, but it's only cost effective for a VTuber model or online content creation. It's not cost effective if you're making an anime, because every couple seconds you're gonna change the shot. You'd be paying tons and tons of money to rig like thousands of cuts. And the one time I thought I saw an anime using it, I was confused beyond my mind. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? It didn't make sense. Ella and Kelly and Veil. Hello, Zakamapo. Oshinoko did it for a second. Okay, maybe for like a certain shot or something, but speaking of which, I've seen one thing trending, and it's actually not true necessarily. If it is true, it's kind of cool. I think 3D model is the best way to do this though, but why can't I find it? Searching. There's like VTuber ASMR models trending right now because somebody, here it is. Somebody posted, it was Uninia, posted about having an ASMR model that's in a different pose. They mentioned that it's cheaper, but I disagree because a number of riggers, I was looking into it out of curiosity, and a number of riggers charge extra for poses that are outside of the standard. So I think that it would be more expensive to get this kind of posed model. But I am curious. It's Uninia. I am curious what you guys think of this type of model because it is pretty cool. It's like, it actually is trackable. Like, you can do a whole stream, like VTubing with this. It's not a looping animation. Like, you can rotate the model, you can talk with it. I think it looks really cool. Apparently, what a lot of people are calling them, it's not necessarily the right term, but what a lot of people are calling them right now is ASMR model, only because people have been using them for ASMR. Oh god, this but it's not really what they are. Yeah, Yuna, I was gonna show Yuna's in a second. She said she spent like 10K on her Zatsudan model. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're not always as cheap as this post is making them sound. Like, I know for a fact, I found one person who can do the art for like 400, which is pretty good. But I've also seen, you know, a lot of people saying it's more than ever. Here is Shulan's model. Shulan has had hers for quite a while, actually. And it's the first time I ever saw a posed model. So that you can see what it looks like. Hers is really nice. Hers is used for ASMR. It's got that lying down pose, but then, you know, when you're doing ASMR, tracking is a lot more scuffed. So this way you can have that. I feel like something similar for hand cam models could potentially be interesting, but just to kind of add some animation to make up for not having as good tracking. But usually they don't have to be as complicated as a regular VTuber model, just because you'd only have like certain poses that you plan on using it in, maybe. But I don't know. I feel like it's being put out of perspective in those terms of cost. This is Yuna's. I think it's lovely. It's her Zatsudan model that's like just kind of sitting at a table, having movement with the arms and everything. I like posed models a lot. I'd love to see a lot more of these, even if there's people that don't have a regular VTuber model. Like just a posed model. I think they're really cool. but at the same time, they're less versatile. Like, for example, if I was doing a concert, it would be really hard to figure out how to fit something like this in. And for like $10,000, I'm good. I still think in the modern VTubing world, the most cost-effective thing you can get is a 3D model. Because a lot of the 3D models, you can pose them as if it was a 2D model. They look really close these days. And you can use all 3D functionality. You can set it up in different poses like this. You can set it up in a sitting pose, whatever pose you want. Instead of having to worry about getting multiple models, it might not be as exciting because I think that live 2D looks better, just from a personal preference point of view. But in terms of money, it's definitely more cost-effective, I think. Yeah. Penny and Stocking already exist. They're making a new one too. It has the Twink Angels. I'm so excited. I think I'm more excited than I should be, but it's fine. I love the Twink with pink hair. He's my favorite. He's my absolute favorite character in the entire series, which is a lot because I really liked Stocking. Like, she was up there in favorite characters of all time. And then he just shows up and I'm like, damn. Hello, Infinity. There better be crazy Yuri in the adult magical girl. We'll have to find out. I mean, a lot of magical girls have tragic Yuri, so we'll have to see. Imagine like Cardcaptor Sakura, but it's them as adults, and Tomoyo's just still making her all the costumes, and she's super embarrassed because she's like, I'm 30! And she just puts her in like the frilly shit anyway. I think that would be really cool. That's what I don't know though, Aaron Kelly. I don't know if they meant like adult only, like R18 or just mature. I don't know. I mean, I'm not upset either way, so we'll have to see. Yeah, Nene had a similar model. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Nene's. I believe it though. I know Nene does a lot of ASMR, so I would believe it 100%. Speaking of Nene, her new model is so cute. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's actually one of the cutest, I think, live 2D art styles I've seen. Let me grab a picture of it to show you guys. It's also extremely based because there's a certain toggle that I think a lot of you guys would appreciate. So I'm gonna get it and show you guys. This is Nene's new outfit. It's very, very pink and pastel and adorable, but there are some slightly spicier toggles as well. So really, with this model, everyone is winning. And there's even a controller toggle. I like the glasses personally and the hoodie on. Nene is very, very cute. They remind you of a certain bonus TG from a certain genre of mobile game. Oh no! Yeah, pose model is the actual term. Because it's not always used for ASMR. No. Hello, Alex! Another hopeless chicken? Polyurethane is so hot. He is, though. He is! It's not fair! I wish I was him. I unfortunately am not. I am me. Although I'm also hot, so that's fine. Hello, Shinir Masaki. Clearly it'll be Oro Butcher. Please! Oro Butcher, he has to work on it. I love the stuff that he writes, except when I don't, but that's fine. I want him to make it, because then it'll be messed up. Hello, Assassin Alchemist. I have a question for any of you guys who've seen it. I think I asked this before, but I can't remember. Hello, Mike PC. Have you guys watched Yuki Yuna? I've heard some people tell me if I like Madoka, I would really like Yuki Yuna. But I couldn't find a place to watch Yuki Yuna for a long time. Like, apparently, I think it was Magical Girls Raising Project or something like that. It was like, it went too hard into the shock value. And to the point that it kind of lost, like, having the shock. Madoka has a good balance. Like, there's a lot of shock value, but there's also a lot of calm, like, wholesome moments to make you care before it destroys you. And from what I understand, Magical Girl Raising didn't really, like, have that. But Yuki Yuna, I've heard, is a good comparison. I would like it. Interesting. I might have to finally get around to watching it at some point. Because I'm trying to watch more older anime, just where I'm not so locked into keeping up anymore. I'm keeping up with maybe 1 or 2 a season, and then just watching stuff that's already all out. I've kind of come around to enjoying binging lately more than simulcast. I think the main reason that I'm leaning towards binging instead of simulcast, I don't know about you guys, I've been burned too many times by starting an anime and then it's shit. I love how the music died when I said that, but it's like too many times I start a show, and it's often my favorite show of the season too. Like really promising, highly engaging, interesting, and then it just completely fails by the end. Mayonaka Punch was good. I liked Mayonaka Punch, but like what I can think of, 2 of them I can think of off the top of my head. Wonder Egg Priority. it dropped the ball so badly. And then oh god, what was it called? Train to the End of the World? I had some issues with the ending. A lot of issues with the ending. There was also Jellyfish Swim in the Night. I didn't hate the ending, but I thought it could have been done a lot better. And if it would have, I liked the stuff in the middle, but the last, I think, episode or 2 was just so rushed that I was like, man. It wasn't bad, but it kind of let me down, if that makes sense. Hello to CNC and Ace the Face. Wonder Egg Priority was a trip, except that it was a wasted opportunity. I genuinely felt like the ending could have been so good, and it just wasn't. I do like a good train wreck, but sometimes the ending or the show just gets kind of boring, and it's not worth the train wreck, like it's just dull. And that's disappointing. Hello, Grandma, I love Jelly too! I still like the anime overall. That one I don't regret watching. The ending disappointed me, but I did like the show overall. Jelly's a real VTuber now too, did you guys know that? There was actually like a couple streams, I believe, by Jelly to promote the show. Yeah, the ending was just underwhelming, that's it. Like it felt like it was building up to so much, and then it kind of went nowhere. Anyway. And as someone, like, you know, as a VTuber, I also just really related to a lot of the stuff in Jellyfish Swim in the Night. So I was kind of sad when it just, as I said, you know, didn't quite do what I was hoping it would. If that makes sense. That's my problem with it more than anything. Ah, so they credit the voice, Nodoka Harusaki. World without idols. I don't want to live there. Why is the beginning so sad? I thought it was Happy Parade game. I turned it up because it looked really quiet. Oh, the wording is just making me think of all the graduated numbers. Because this game it's on Switch today, but it's kind of old, so a number of the featured characters have graduated. And this intro hits different. Let's see. Even A-chan! Even A-chan is gone! This shit's crazy! that 8chan graduated. Oh my god, I just realized what an easy cosplay 8chan would be. That'd be such a cute idea, but also I'd have to wear pants. I don't know if I'm... Wait a second! That would be really cute for like unboxing streams. It would protect so that, you know, if there's any reflections, it'd be slightly less danger as long as you wear like a face mask or something. I could just do unboxings as 8chan. I'll have to consider that. Thought she wore an office lady skirt, and this one it looks like pants. Yeah, she has been gone for a while now, Viva TV. That's why I was jump scared to see her in the game. That's crazy. Couple cosplay idea, 8chan and Nodoka. That would be so cute. I'll have to grab one of my friends and bully them into cosplaying Nodoka. Let me see. Nice to meet you. I'm friend A staff member. I'm really happy to have been chosen as a founding member of HoloLive's Parade Division. I'm Haruzaki Nodoka, also a staff member. I'm also looking forward to the parade. Let's work together to grow HoloParade into a great parade troupe and increase the number of HoloLive fans. Together, we've conducted all research necessary so that we can support you to the best of our ability. This is HoloLive's office. This is where you can prepare for the parade, such as forming troops and scouting talents. Can I scout me? Can I join HoloLive? We scout Pam, yes? It's a peaceful and fun place where many people visit on a whim. As a start, let's go to the parade. So I guess instead of idols in this game, the HoloLive talents just do like a parade every day. Let's begin the HoloParade. Prologue cleared. Alright, let's go into the tutorial. I love how 8chan is just at the desk in the middle of the sidewalk. This is peak. I'm turning it down a bit. It seems a little loud. Okay, so how does the parade work? I believe you're watching this side through the stream right now. I'll first explain how you can command the parade remotely. At the bottom of the screen, icons of the parade team talents are lined up. So we have very clearly mascots. Same stuff. When you press talents icon, the talent will be summoned from our base, the right side of the screen, and will march towards the left side of the screen. As you can see, there's a wall at the other end. That is the people's mental wall against the virtual world. Oh. So we're defeating Manhattan again. I didn't look into this much, admittedly, because I wanted to play it blind someday, because I didn't think it would be too complicated, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to learn as we go. KFP being sacrificed first. I mean, we gotta get the fried chicken, right? HoloParade's role is to gradually break down that wall and improve the public opinion of the virtual world. The parade's success if we can bring down the barriers by having the talent parade around while promoting HoloLive. I feel like if the talent went in public and went on a parade, that would be a really bad idea for VTubers. If it was a screen, it would like fall and break or something, or people would like grab it and run, and if it was the people, that's another whole problem. Wait a second. This is the biggest brain thing ever for HoloFest. What if the talents went inside like the small anime type suits? Like all of them. Like from now on, HoloLive meet and greets are in person, but everyone's in the small anime type suit. Listen. You can stand right next to your Oshi for real without any immersion being broken. So that would be amazing. Marine did that. I never knew that. That's so cool. You're not allowed contact with fans. I don't know. If I was in like a giant, like a small anime Pam suit, I would be like running to you guys. I would be like, hug now. It's fine. It's fine because the giant suit takes away any weird or any danger. I mean, even if one of you guys try to stab me, I'm in like a giant suit. I'll just like cover it in like, I don't know, metal armor on the inside or something. Parasol's streamer, shut up! If there's a safe way that I can go and hug everybody, I'm a hugger. I am a hugger in general. You cannot escape. If it's safe, or if they ever have like, you know, if you ever saw Megan, like the giant thing where you control the arms remotely, you guys go to the meet and greet, everyone gets a hug. Don't go to the meet and greet if you don't want a hug, because I will. Also, that's so cool. Sweet say to do a random show in the middle of a street before a VL screen. That's actually pretty cool. I actually sometimes wondered if that would be really fun. Just like have a friend put up a screen somewhere in public and like do some busking. I feel like that could be interesting. Yeah. Marine was only around staff in the backstage areas. So she went in the suit, but only in the backstage. That's a shame. I feel like it'd be such a wholesome way to like go out and just hang out with your fans in a safe way that doesn't compromise safety, doesn't compromise immersion, doesn't compromise anything. It's a nice thing. I think it'd be cool. I don't know. I like breaking barriers in ways that don't break the barriers that matter. So I think it'd be really wholesome. Oh, that's true, Brandon. You have a good point. It's to protect the fans from Marine. 100%. Have you heard her? Have you heard her on stream moaning at her sexy overseas guys? Yeah, I think I think I lurk enough in Marine streams, but she's not really streaming actively right now. More doing a lot of behind the scenes. But I've seen enough Marine that I think you're right. I think out of every HoloLive talent, the one that I've watched live the most is Marine. I really like Marine. I look up to her a ton. What if a PAM employee hasn't showered? You see, maybe there can be some sort of thing built into the suit that it has like an automatic stink sensor, and if someone is stinky enough, it will explode a deodorant bomb all over them. They will be forced. And or it'll set off a smoke bomb, which will trigger the sprinklers in the building. So, all I have to do is have the smoke bomb filled with some type of soap. And then, when the sprinklers come on, they will shower. Whether they want to or not, they will shower. Yeah. Some people like auto shot behind a wall with a hole in it. Yeah! I actually thought that was really cool too. And then he was singing behind like the curtain on stage. I thought that could even be really fun for VTuber concerts for people who want to appear on stage like IRL. Marine is so base, yeah. That's true though, how to wear the mascot suits would require a bit of training because it's actually really hard to walk in them. You don't want to hurt yourself. And you don't want to suffocate. It's kind of bad. It sounds kind of extreme. That is not extreme. Have you ever been to a convention and had to stand next to someone who hasn't showered? I actually haven't, but but I'm so sorry. I will never give any information as to who they are. I do know someone who doesn't shower. I do know someone who doesn't shower. Like, at all. It's a distant family member who doesn't shower. And if it's anything similar, I've been pretty lucky. I've never actually really smelled the convention stink. I've been pretty lucky. Of course, it doesn't smell great, but it's like no different than a locker room or anything. I've never had the stereotypical like dying of stink situation. I've been very lucky in that regard. But I know what it smells like, and what if the pen plays a Toho player and just avoids the water? They're gonna have to shrink pretty small to avoid that much water. Maybe I'll have to make it a wall of water that falls down. You're gonna have to run really fast. They can outrun the water, you know, I'm kind of impressed, so whatever. Hello, Officer Hot Pants. I feel like that name would be a good name for polyurethane, if he has like a nickname. I always meant to get around this game too, so when it finally came out on Switch, it seemed like the perfect opportunity. Even though chat's kind of like popping off right now, so we're kind of yapping instead of playing. Sorry, but hold on, we'll get through it. Don't worry. We have a number of hours. We can yap too. Oh, that's true. The water sprinkler system is nasty, stagnant water, so it might actually smell worse. Maybe that's a bad idea. I'll just make them like super sick or something. I really want to go to more cons or like cons. Speaking of cons, for anyone going to Off-Kai, I'm getting major Off-Kai FOMO because I can't go in person. More like I'm not willing to go in person. But I always feel the FOMO. I don't feel like Off-Kai is safe personally. I feel like it's probably okay if you're extremely brave, and or if you have a bodyguard, and or if you're really small. But I feel like I'm just big enough that I don't think I'd be comfortable going to Off-Kai. I would be scared to open my mouth and talk to anybody. It would be so bad. I have been half debating Anime Expo though, but I know it's coming really quickly. And I don't know. But yeah, I like cons a lot. But for anyone going to Off-Kai, Friday night, really late into Saturday, I will be doing a concert at Off-Kai. It'll be sung live. And I will also be streaming it on YouTube. Not on Twitch, just on YouTube. Because it's part of a relay. So, if you're not able to go to Off-Kai and you're having FOMO like me, you can come and you can join the concert. I'll have the waiting room up later today. And you can just like vibe and chat instead. Yeah. I underestimate Toho players. You know what'd be really fun? Toho players, but like in VR. Like you have to actually dodge the bullets. That'd be such a good workout with one of the VR treadmills. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That'd be so fun. I think I'd also die. I would like pull a muscle and just perish, but I think it would be fun. Hello, Haru. Try doing a cowboy accent. Howdy everyone, how's Off-Kai? Here's the problem. I know so many people who disguise their voice, or at least say they disguise their voice. Like people are like, oh, you could just put on a low voice, but if I walk around like, hi, how are you doing? The problem is I have a low voice that I put on at times, but my low voice that I put on at times, you guys would recognize that too. So, there's no winning. Anything I do is like... Maybe I should have reserved my other voices and not done them on stream. Instead, I've done everything. But try getting the robots? Nah, the reason I'm having FOMO is I want to go hang out with people in person. I like hanging out with people in person. I'm a shut-in. Who like never leaves the warehouse. Even though I'm pushing myself to do it more often. So when I get to finally like see other VTubers, the other thing is there's not very many VTubers near the warehouse. I do know of two. I know of two now, which is very nice, but it's only two. And I would love to be able to, you know, get to hang out with people who understand the same struggles and stuff more often. It's very, it's very cathartic. Put me on the iPad machine, zoom around the iPad. I feel like somehow I would end up spinning it in circles and think I was lost, but really it would just be spinning in like the smallest circle. And I would be so confused why I wasn't going anywhere. I'd be like, wow, everything looks the same. Why am I just going back into the same room? Why does this hallway loop? And they'll be like, Pound, you're literally like pivoting on an axis. Annoying me. How about VR headsets for later? That's actually one thing I'd like to see done more for VTuber meet and greets. Dead serious. I think that more VTuber meet and greets should use VR. Because if you go and you put on a VR headset at a table, it would have to be sanitized between people. But the thing with VR is that it feels like you're in the same room with the talent, and they look exactly the same as they would look on stream if they have a 3D model. So, it's a way that you can kind of like stand right next to your Oshi, or God forbid, you give head pats or hugs or whatever you want. But it's completely safe. Like, even if one of you guys decides to be a smart ass and go up and slap my fucking ass or something, it's not real. Unless everyone's wearing a haptic suit, in which case you kind of, you know, you had it coming. You could have just not worn a haptic suit on your ass. So, and it's one of those things that it's kind of a lot more like an intimate in-person meet and greet rather than talking on a screen. But it's like, it also, I think this is the main reason I like the idea of VR meet and greets. It helps protect your anonymity. Because I don't know if you guys know, but when you go up to the screen for a meet and greet, like, we can see you. And I know sometimes you guys might not be comfortable with that. You know, if you're on the internet, you may not want me to know what you look like for your own privacy or whatever. You may not want me to know your real name or your real face or whatever, and that's fine. And VR meet and greets make it kind of just safer for everyone in that regard. Yeah. Diogo? No, use my Pikachu voice. I'll go up to people and be like, Pikachu! Pikachu! And then no one will understand me. It'd be amusing though. Walk around with a kazoo in my mouth? That's true. I could just be like, I feel like for some reason that would just make it even more obvious it is me. I love Linya. Some VTSO members are coming this year. You're feeling the FOMO. I know, me too. I think VTSO being there is part of the main reason I'm having FOMO. I'm not gonna lie. I can talk about it a little more less depressed now. I did have a really big opportunity. It fell through in the end, but it was an opportunity that I had. Not an opportunity that I was like a maybe for. I had it, but something didn't work out and I lost it. There was something that around I don't have a timeline, but because it would have happened anyway, I would have, you know, the flesh puppet, let's say, would have been doxxed by myself. There's a reason. There would have been a good reason for it. And if that had happened, I had planned to go to Offkai. But because that had not happened, I would prefer that to never happen. So it's you know, it's a situation that would have kind of, you know, the bonus is you wouldn't have to worry about stuff like that anymore, but also I would kind of rather that not happen. So yeah, it's complicated. But it would be nice to go someday if something like that ever happens again, and I decide to do that. But it's gonna take a lot. Like I would do that for very, very few things. I got the iPad stuck in the pothole. I fell in a pothole. I don't talkathon last year. I fell in a pothole. There was a hole in the floor in Artist Alley. I slipped and I fell in. It was only the size of a foot though. So my foot fell in. I got stuck. It was against the wall. So in my defense, I shouldn't have stood by the wall. I quite literally fell in a pothole in Artist Alley. It was painful. Some VTubers go to Offkai, but only to hang out in the hotel rooms. Yeah, if I went to somewhere like Offkai, I'd probably just want to hang out nearby with friends. But the fact that everyone's going there for VTubers makes even that kind of scary. Yeah. Let's see, the meet and spit. Why are so many people doing meet and spits? They're called spit and meets, aren't they? Like literally. There's actually so many VTubers doing them. What do? Just like, do they just go like from the microphone? Like you guys get it for free on stream. You don't have to go to my spitting booth. You just got one. You're welcome. Hello, Walker. I just approved booty slapping confirmed. All I'm saying is you can't control what happens in VR chat. I am so scuffed in VR chat, I'd probably accidentally like phase through someone. It doesn't mean anything. A lot of fans like to be stalked by their Oshi. Well, if you guys want to be seen on the screen, that's one thing. I will request not to do something though, because it's happened a couple times now. So I'm just gonna maybe request not to do it. A few people have like randomly posted selfies of themselves and like pinged me in it. Now that that's happened more than once with different people, I'm gonna ask like maybe not do that. I have nothing against seeing you guys if you show up at a meet and greet or something, or if you want to like post pictures of yourself with merch or whatever, or if you just like go somewhere really cool and share it in the Discord or whatever, that's fine. But like if you're publicly posting on Twitter just a selfie and ping me, it's kind of awkward. If you have like, I'm not saying don't post what you look like if you don't care about it being seen, but like have a reason. Have a reason other than just here. This is my face, Pim. It's kind of awkward. If you have a reason though, like don't feel like you have to censor yourself if you don't want to. If that makes sense. I don't know how to word it. It just comes off a little strange. It kind of has the same feel as like unsolicited selfies and DMs or something, where it's like I didn't ask for this. I don't know. I guess that no harm was intended and no harm was done. It's just kind of weird more than anything. You prefer the Holo Earth way? I've never tried Holo Earth yet. How is it? I feel like this is just a yap stream at this point. We'll play at least the tutorial, I promise. I've actually been curious about Holo Earth. I have like mixed opinions on what it looks like, but I've never actually tried it. Hello, Super Gamer. It was Pikachu. Yeah, that's crazy. Hello, Protopop. You know what I actually really wanted, but I don't know how to work the technology? I kind of wanted to cosplay Sin from Nikkei, but get like an actual voice changer mask like Sin has, because then you would never know. You would never. And even if you did, you wouldn't see my face. So bam, everyone's winning. But I don't know how to like put a voice changer in a tiny mask. So nah. What is Battle Cats? I've seen a lot of people mention Battle Cats, but I've never seen Battle Cats or played it. I don't know what it is. Oh, I see a lot of people shocked. Is that when I said I fell in the pothole in Otaku-san? I was feeling really shaky and weak, so I leaned against the wall in the corner, and it turns out there was a hole there with some exposed boards and stuff. I don't know if it like rotted or if there was... No, I think there was a tile missing. I think that's what it was. There was a tile missing. Just an exposed tile. Like way off in the corner where no one should ever step. Next to a pillar. So you especially shouldn't step. But I wanted to lean against the pillar. And I remember the guy that was standing next to me. He's like, yeah, I fell in too. And I felt better. I wasn't the only one. Yeah. Hello, Chunky Cat. I miss high energy Pika Pam. I mean, I haven't had an excuse to do Pikachu in a while. There haven't been any new Pokemon stuff other than TCG Pocket, which I'm still addicted to. It's a problem. I'm in Grand Ball Rank 3 and Ranked now. I cannot stop playing Ranked. It's a huge problem. I never thought I'd get really into Ranked in any game, but now that this one is like RNG based, it's so addictive. I love gambling. The higher the stakes get, the higher my rank, the more I need to gamble, because I need it to rise. I want to get to Master Ball rank somehow. I've been getting wrecked by some decks though. I think the people in Great Fall maybe have a little more experience on how to use their decks because I'm dying more often. But it's so fun. Hello, Dr. Sailors, me standing next to my life-size cardboard standee. If you share that, that's fine. Then you can see how tall you are compared to me. I will say I've stood next to my standees before. I've had a couple different standees. The one where I'm like holding up a sign, I am taller than my head in that one. But there was a standee Of my queen one, and I think it was slightly taller than me. So it depends on the standee. But as I said, you know, shapeshifter, I can adjust to be whatever I want. It's fine. But they're pretty close actually. The Hollow Earth is sort of like one of those plastic egg. What? Holo Live Earth is what I mean. What? That's the pre-parade, yeah. Yeah. It just happens to be longer than expected. Oh, HoloParade is the same gameplay as Battle Cats. I've never played Battle Cats. I just wanted to play because HoloLive cute, and I saw Ollie in the game, and I was like, oh my god, Ollie game. And I like 8chan's design a lot, so having 8chan in the game is cute too. L01 action. Sin is 5'5". Listen, for starters, I'm not 3 feet tall unless I feel like being 3 feet tall, because I can be whatever I want. 2, I love wearing spike heels. I think I can buy heels that tall. I just don't know if it's a good idea. I have like 3-inch spike heels. It's not quite tall enough to be Sin, but I haven't died in them. I did sprain my ankle the day that I wore them, but I sprained my ankle before I put the heels on. I just stubbornly walked in them with a sprain all day afterwards. I didn't want to wear sneakers. They didn't match my ball gown, so spike heels it was. It's fine. Yeah, Pokemon is coming out in October. I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna be playing ZA when it comes out for sure. I probably like Battle Cats. It's totally insane, and also kitties, amazing. Let's see, doctors hate this woman. No, doctors actually love me. I give them a lot of money because I go all the time. I think they scam me. They can't figure out, like, whenever I go in with any questions, I'm just an anomaly. They're like, we really don't know what the fuck is causing what you're in for. So we're just gonna send you home and hope it goes away. And I'm like, gee, thanks. The problem with being an Obake, you know, the medical system doesn't really work for Obake needs, only humans. Fuck humans. Anima, it is a toast. Is the Digimon in October too? I did hear the Digimon games are really good, so I'm curious. Hello, Arcadra. Let me see. Alright, the base on the right side of the screen where I am is destroyed. It'll result in a parade failure. When the base is approached, it'll also help push back, even if only slightly. Okay, so we can't have the desk destroyed. Next, I'll talk about motivation. Summon a talent. You need enough motivation at the bottom right of the screen. This kind of reminds me of Plants vs. Zombies. Like the minigame in Nikkei that was apparently inspired by that. This is gradually accumulated over time. The required motivation can be checked from the number on the top right of the talent icon. In addition, you can activate support cards from the bottom left of the screen, giving you various helpful effects. Okay. Okay. So I should summon Heckled off first, because she only needs one. Oh, it really is! It is like the game that was in Nikkei. The gameplay was originally a Flash game? Interesting. I feel like so many games that used to be Flash games. That's Y. Oh, there's nothing for Y yet. I only have one for X. I feel like so many Flash games have like invented entire genres. It's kind of cool. It's sad that, what, is there an equivalent for Flash games these days, or is it like just cheap Steam or whatever? Are there even any online websites to play like free games anymore? Oh, Roblox! Roblox would be the equivalent, 100%. You're watching me on stream? No way, people are watching me on stream? That's crazy. Were the viewers excited? I think you guys are more excited for the yap than the parade. I think Roblox is pretty cool though. As someone who's not super interested in playing Roblox, I do think it's amazing that it's inspired a lot of kids to learn how to code and make their own stuff. I do think that Roblox is an amazing resource that I kind of wish was around when I was super baby, because I think like elementary school Pam would have really liked that kind of creativity. That's true. itch.io exists as well. Alright, successful tips. The attacking distance differs depending on the talent. Each talent will move automatically until they're in range to attack enemies. Talents with a short attack range will approach closer to the enemies, thus becoming tanks to shield allies from enemy attacks. Got it. Elafiva! Sites like Y8 are still around too. A lot of the classes were just converted to HTML5. True! And re-uploaded. I'm glad they got put back. I do have a Flash emulator though. I like to play a lot of the old games that are dead. Especially like the Neopets games that were killed. That was always nice. For example, Night. Roblox has been around. Wait! It was around when I was baby?! What?! I never knew about it! I discovered Roblox in like, when was it that I first found it? I think it was like 2017 or something is when I first heard of Roblox. And by that point, I was like old enough that I was not interested in Roblox. Because like, I feel like that's the type of website I would have needed to be like... I would have needed to be like under 10 to probably be interested in that shit. And I was over 10, so... Damn. How did I not know about it for so long? I must have been living under a fucking rock. Or I'm just so much of a weeb that it somehow never came into my radar. I had no idea I was so old, genuinely. That's crazy. Night is a very short range attack and will approach very closely to the enemies. Enemy attacks will hit Night and will not reach allies that are located behind it. And they can attack from a distance. Night is a very weak attacker, but with high health and low cost, it becomes a valuable shield to guard rear allies. Got it. Let's now look at Elfriend. Elfriend has a long range attack, so it can attack from a far distance. Although it has high attack power, its low HP makes it very vulnerable. You should summon it along with Night so you can attack from the rear. So Night defends, and then the burb can go in and... LCPs! Let's try summoning Night along with the other talents. I'm sure you'll understand the importance of Night as a tank. So let's wait and send Night out first then. I need to have something attack. Damn. So this one is the strongest attacker. I don't even need to send out that many. As long as the Knight's out. If the Knight's out, I feel like it's good to keep summoning like the strongest attacker. And then if the Knight dies, maybe summon another Knight just to be sure. Oh, and so WoW came out in 2004? I've never played WoW. I have watched friends play WoW though. I've I'm not into WoW. The characters aren't hot enough for me. Some people might be into orcs. No, I'm not so much. Better to keep it that way. That's kind of what I figured, yeah. Is this the Switch port? It is, Nika! The Switch port just came out today. I'm playing on Switch too. The people are toxic on WoW. That's what scared me from ever getting into it. But I feel like the people on 14 can be pretty toxic as well sometimes. I'm lucky that most are nice, but I've seen a lot of the toxic, especially in the content creation community. People have started behaving just atrociously sometimes. So it's kind of sad. Let's see. I was able to feel the importance of front and rear talents. Raids get very toxic? That's why I like raiding with you guys. You guys are nice to me when I suck. Speaking of, in 14, I want to start the Stormblood raids on Saturday. Either that or we're going to do the Monster Hunter EX. I haven't decided yet. I'm leaning towards raids though. The only reason I'm hesitant to start the raids is if I do go to Anime Expo. That's probably a Saturday that I'll have to stop, and then we'll have to take a week break in the middle. And it would be nice to get them kind of all in one go. But also I'd like to start the raids maybe, so yeah. I think it would be a nice way to celebrate finishing the expansion. So you never had a bad experience raiding in FF14? I did have a bad experience doing roulette once, but the bad experience was just that my tank fucking sucked. To the point that I kept dying as healer because my tank was dying, and I thought it was my fault, and I felt so bad. I started crying. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't keep you alive. And then I read in chat, one person was like, dude, put on tank stance! And I was like, oh. It wasn't me! I couldn't keep them alive. They just kept dying so fast. Okay. Careful when facing enemies with area attacks. They could reach rear allies. Interesting. So there is AoE I gotta watch out for. Area attacks are powerful, so make sure to form them into your parade if you obtain them through scouts. Next, I'll explain about forming the parade squad and upgrading talents. People lie about No, I've seen that, yeah. Like, people who pay for, like, job skips and everything and don't know how to use their jobs going into, like, hard raids. Or people who, like, lie and have someone play for them. Or people who even jump into a raid and they're like, yeah, I got up to XYZ before, but really they never played it. It's so bad. That's why I like playing with you guys. You guys can, of course, leave if you ever really want to, but you guys have been really, really fun to raid with. Next, I'll explain about forming the parade squad and upgrading talents. I think for the Stormblood raids will probably be okay, but for some EX, I might try hopping in VC again. I'm just really hesitant. I won't capture VC on stream if I do that, but I'm hesitant to hop in VC, just mainly because I genuinely think if people yell, even if it's like not mad, they're just like, Pam, no! Because I mess up or something. Like, even if it's meant in jest, I'll probably like start crying. I'm a glass cannon! I don't want to be yelled at when I'm trying my best. So it's very scary. Maybe someday. Let's see. Alright, how do we upgrade talents? I want to upgrade them to the girls. First, let's go to the parade formation screen. It's going to be open from the bottom menu. Formation. On this screen, you can select which talents to take along on your parade. Oh, awesome, good, thank you! Remember the Mine Needhog? That was so fun! I think Mine Needhog was my favorite raid we ever did yet. I thought Thornton was also enjoyable, but there were parts of Thornton that really threw me off and freaked me the fuck out. But with Needhog, I felt like over time I understood it enough. Whether I remembered everything or not is another story, but Needhog was the first really hard one where I felt like I got it. Like, I understood. It was just a matter of if I could execute it. Maybe if we just have one person in VC to do callouts? Maybe! Maybe! Everyone else can maybe chat in between games, but we can all mute other than the callout person during? Potentially. Because I know that's how a lot of actual teams operate. Like, there's a bonus person doing callouts, so maybe. We'll think. I don't think we need it for now, though. For the raids that we're doing regular. But for really hard stuff. Because I heard some of the Stormblood stuff gets really bad shit. But I don't think it was the raids. So, I don't know. Support cards. You can press the talent to display more details at the bottom right of the screen. Okay. No sloggy. And here you can check the skills and stats in order to form your parade. Now on to upgrading of talents. First off, press the upgrade button displayed in the details section. On the screen, you can spend holo coins to upgrade the level of your talents. You can check the holo coins required for the upgrade as well as the increase in stats. The number of holo coins owned is displayed at the top right of the screen. 392. Wow, I have a lot. Upgrading talents is very important for a successful parade, so make sure to upgrade whenever you have holo coins. As you may have noticed in our previous parade, the tank and attacker roles are the most important, so I would recommend upgrading Knight and Elf Friend first. I was gonna think the same thing, yeah. Talents will also obtain skills when upgraded enough. You should aim at upgrading to level 10. Looking forward to seeing what kind of skills they learn, whether they increase attack power or block enemy attacks. You can freely combine and set skills that have been unlocked, allowing you to enhance strengths, compensate for weaknesses, or create unique abilities. Enjoy customizing them to your liking. That's all for now. Let's proceed to the next parade once you've completed upgrading your talents. Let's go. You've only seen really toxic people in PvP games? Yeah, PvP in general kind of scares me. With any game. That's why I thought I wouldn't like the PvP in Pokemon, like the ranked, but oh boy, am I fucking addicted. Maybe one day we could do a stream where I just do PvP battles in Pokemon Pocket for like hours while we chat while the opponent has a turn. Stormblood is where things start to get challenging. And they started adding mechanics to reduce cheesability. No! I love cheesing! Okay, Wait. Shoot, hold on. I got rid of them. Okay, so that's how I do it. I wasn't quite sure. Press X to upgrade. But oh shoot, X is dealing with multiple things. Is the switch part kind of broken? Like, I can't go over to the upgrade because when I press X, X is for details. Oh no. Okay, you have to press the button first. Got it. Let's get them all to 3 for now. At least the 2 I'm gonna use. The Noasagi, I feel like the Noasagi is gonna be like phased out pretty quickly. Oh, I can't get them up anymore. Okay, that's good enough then. I can't summon any new support cards or characters yet. As far as I know. Talent. Okay. Let's go to the next parade. What's the mail? Oh, a scout ticket! Thank you for purchasing HoloParade. Please enjoy the lively journey with the Holo Mem and mascots! Let's go! I think I collected it, yeah. So I guess we'll have to use that to scout whenever we get the feature available. We're still in the tutorial though. I need a PAM version of this game. Personally, if I had a game of me, I want it to be like a Toho style game or like a platformer or like a running game. Like Cuphead could be cool. Like throwing knives at people. Symphony of it. So it's a marching band parade! Each talent has their own musical instrument, which is displayed as an instrument icon on the top left of the talent icon. I see, yeah! The trumpet, the tuba, and the clarinet, I think. The flute. Oh, it is a flute. Whoops. Now I want to level up the Nosagi because it's flute. So flute increases movement. That's really useful. So the Nosagi has like the most useful support so far. Nice. If you deploy Knight, a total of 3 symphony effects will be activated, each upgrading to level 3. So it's good to have a big variety of characters out at the same time. Ah, okay. So it's good to have one of each if you can. When all talents of a certain instrument leave the field, the effect of that instrument will disappear. Okay, that makes sense. So you want to always try to have one of each instrument out. I like that aspect. It's nice and chill, but it adds value to not just send the same unit out all the time. So I can level up with R. Okay. Elevator, at least one of each instrument for max buffs. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm getting. I kind of like that. Raising your level requires using up motivation. Each time you raise your... Oh, so it takes motivation away. It takes 2, but it would be worth it. Because everything does better if you have a moment of calm. Okay. I understand. Let's add a double Nosagi, and then we can upgrade the base a little bit, I think. Or upgrade a lot. Because it doesn't seem to be bad there. Now we have all 3. I'm just going absolutely ham, upgrading the base because, you know, I don't really have to do anything else yet. It's fine. I just have to replace the ones when they die. I think I need 2 now. Oh, maybe I didn't need 2 knights though. I don't think 2 knights will make much of a difference. Just like 1 will act as a shield, right? Nice. Okay. Let's recruit. Okay. I like games like this. I think that's why I've gotten really addicted to like roguelites lately. Like Balatro and stuff. They add the randomized aspects of Gacha for like pulling units and stuff, but you don't have to spend any money. I like Gacha features when they're in games and they're just built in, you know? Welcome back. That was an even better parade than last time. In order to make HoloParade bigger, we need to scout more talents. Hello, William Shakespeare. Yeah, Balatro is also just a really good game. So let's go scouting. Finally, let's recruit some talents. I like that it's a gacha. Okay, you can scout talents to add to HoloParade from the screen. Usually you'll scout mascots, but if you're lucky enough, you might even get to meet HoloLive members. We got to get some URs. Achan will randomly select 2 scout candidates from the stack of application forms. Achan, if you're recruiting for a job, picking someone at random doesn't seem like the best approach. Random doesn't sound right. I'd rather say I use my instincts when deciding. Then give me the numbers! Only 1 talent can be scouted from the 2 candidates, so choose carefully. Watch me get 2 members. To scout, you need scout tickets. The number of tickets owned is displayed at the top right of the screen. Exactly! Free gacha, that's it, Mulder, and it gives me my fix with no downside. That's why I love it. Once you conduct a certain number of scouts, you can obtain UR scout tickets and talent selection tickets. So over time, you'll definitely be able to scout your favorite talents. I feel like this would work really well as a mobile game. I think it would just be really chill and nice to play on your phone on the go. Don't forget to add newly scouted talents to the parade formation screen. When doing so, be careful not to only include high-cost talents, true, because then you can't do anything. As the number of talents you have increases, the initial value rate increase motivation will improve due to trophy effect. Eventually allowing you to march many high-cost UR talents at the same time. I was gonna say, in every trailer, it had like a bunch of UR talents going off, and I don't have a single holo when it's just that you build up slowly. It seems like a really fun, like, Zatsu game. You can't touch gachas anymore due to the completionist nature. That's fair. That's really fair. I'm extremely lucky that the ones I play, I don't feel compelled, but it's rough. I feel like the gacha nature is very predatory, but I also understand why with how expensive they are to make. It really sucks. So unscouted new talents are more likely to be as candidates. So if I have a new talent showing up, I should go for that gacha. Oh, I can have a preference? Hello, Tiara. Okay. Let me see, how do I set featured talent? So I can pick one that I really want. Well, obviously that's gonna be Marine. I love her! I love her so much. Let's look at the different options that we have. Look at the models. Your Kamiyoshi. Marine's gotta be one of my Kamiyoshis. I don't think I can pick just one Kamiyoshi. Oh, one of them's locked still. I love James Jackson, but Marine, I'm really inspired by her music. She's amazing. As a person, she's so kind. She says, I know that she's known as being the horny member, but she's actually so wise when it matters. She's very mature. Her projects are incredible. She's really funny. She's very witty, but she's also very wholesome. She's a fantastic streamer. She sets the bar very high. Hello, Ellie Nasford. The Hag Wisdom. I wonder if that's what it is, because I find a lot of VTubers that are like, you know, the ones that are like, my age is in demand. I find them really fun to listen to, like Giga and some others as well. Just because, I don't know, maybe that's it. Maybe it's the Hag Wisdom. I don't know. Horny and wise, it's the best combination. I want to have Korone. I want the punching arms. But have the Miku boxing feature. I really like Roboco's outfit in this game. The way they made it's really, really cute. I like Miko a lot in it too. She's like a magical girl. I kind of want Miko out of these ones. She's so cute! Look at her! Actually, I want Roboco. They're both so good, it was hard to choose. Man, this is what I mean by it's sad, because a lot of the people that are featured in this game have graduated since, because it's been out a while, but it just came out on Switch. It's a really hard choice for me between Mori and Kiara, because I really look up to both of them a lot. Mori is a very similar way, where she has that kind of wisdom. I like her very serious talks and life stories. Same with Kiara. I really admire how ambitious the two of them are. And they've got to be two of the people that have pioneered the hardest in the entire EN VTuber industry, being such powerhouses from Gen 1 of Myth. Like, Damn. They've gone through some shit, and look how hard they've come out on top. They both still, I can't, I don't want to go, I don't want to make connections between alt accounts, on my channel, Arcadra. It doesn't feel right as a corpo VTuber to do that, but they're very passionate people about multiple things, is what I will say, and I admire that. And then there's me with my just side life that I invented while still existing here. Because I was like, why not? Try to experiment a little bit, have some fun where it doesn't always matter. I think I'm gonna go with Mori, even though I really like both of them, specifically because the scythe is really cool. Misheard that as side wife? I mean, technically, I could be my own side wife. Side life, don't worry. I don't talk about it too often. But if you look really carefully on Twitter or Discord, I may have another account where sometimes I sometimes stream or post song covers. Usually it's just stuff that the algorithm would absolutely obliterate if I did on this channel. The algorithm really doesn't like it when I do song covers, but I'm really passionate about song covers, so I said fuck it and made a new channel. Essentially. But the bonuses of having an indie channel as well is that it's easier to do voice acting. Because not every company necessarily wants to associate with somebody who's already part of a company, just because it's complicated legally. So there may be a credit there as well. But yeah, it works on Switch too. I'm playing on Switch too right now. Yeah, the sights are really cool. I think I'm gonna use Polka from this gen. I really like Polka's design. I also really like Shion's design. Shion! Another one that's graduated since! Oh god, Pain! Let me see. I really like Ayame though. I also like Subaru a lot. Ooh, I like that Choco's floating. I'm gonna go with Ayame. Gen 1. Okay. Aki. I feel like Aki is really underrated. Her singing is beautiful. Hachima's fighting with toxic food! Okay, we have to go with Hachima. We have to go with Hachima. They don't just add the food for me to not pick Hachima. Okay. Let's do some I want to get Marine first. We're going with Gen 3. I'm going to be right back. I'm gonna run to the washroom. I'm gonna go and grab some more drink, run to the washroom, and then we'll come back. We'll do some pulls for talents, and then we'll play some more of the game. Let me see. Shion graduated. She did, yeah. It was sad. A lot of people have graduated, but I feel like it's been slowing down somewhat, because I feel like with all the changes, one, Yago has publicly spoken out that he really wants to improve things, to improve retention. And two, I feel like a lot of the current talents have spoken about how they are genuinely quite happy with the current direction of the company. Some stuff is going to be for some people and not for others. Like, I know Mori has mentioned many times that she's very, very happy right now. I think Belle as well, or Bae as well. It's not... The other thing is when people are there for a long time, you know, things change, and that's okay. The other thing is, even if there were people that joined HoloLive for 1 year, wrote out their contract, and then left, just as a business decision, deciding, hey, I could make all this money, a lot more, if I left and did my own thing. unless HoloLive is offering a significant benefit to them in terms of like organization or opportunities, I can't blame them. It's just business at the end of the day. People have to do what works best for them. And even if it's just a financial choice, because they figure they can do what they want on their own, you can't really blame them. When it's proven true multiple times, it doesn't it could mean there's problems, but it doesn't necessarily mean there's problems. Even Kayson spoke out about it and said to not read too much into it. Exactly. It's normal for people to leave. It sucks though, it hurts so bad. But so far having most people come back in some way is very nice. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm holding your hands. I have seen hearts like yours glow with the passion we call love. When emotions overflow, I know you'll rise above. I once believed without a doubt that all my dreams were close in my reach. I do have to inspect the urinal though, so this is a little questionable, but... Ew! This isn't what you guys see when you go into the bathroom, right? Please tell me this is abnormal. This is not like your regular urinal experience, is it? You guys don't normally piss in whatever this is, right? Please, please. What do you mean clean enough? What do you mean clean enough? This is nasty. This is nasty. Looks normal to me. What kind of bathrooms do you... Like, can me and Akka breed each other, for example? Like, say that I had a ditto. So cursed, but I love it so much. I love how we were about to end the stream and instead we just started a cult and this is great. Yeah, that's... Ah! Oh, it was a dust bunny. I thought there was a spider on my hand. I think the fan spit out a dust bunny. Maybe I do need to clean the fan. Watch this. Oh, apparently watch me still die because I didn't lock on. Fuck! I'm in the menu! That's a stick! Ah! I didn't equip the sword! Fucking hell! Hold on, I'll show you what. I'll show you. Once I calm down, I'll show you. Just you wait, I'll show you. Ah! Okay, hold on. Mommy situation? Okay, so I thought I ate her head. Don't kill best girl, please! Oh god. Oh god. People get a good one this time. Oh yeah! Oh shit! Come on, you can defeat him. I don't think I'm gonna defeat him, but I mean, I'll certainly try. Oh, maybe I pepper manual the one time I won. Maybe that's why I did that. You only need to manual pepper until your stacks get up to 5, right? I think. And then it doesn't matter if it's There goes Scarlet! like all over. Once Scarlet's down, I'm like, well, Hold on. You'll get the audio experience. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta try the train. My phone is also at 5%, by the way. So, let's see how this goes. If I wasn't so lazy, I'd set up a phone. He decided, okay, I gave up and I decided instead to crack open a Fat Man and watch some alien porn on Bitterman 500. Fantastic. Did the sex bot just win the jump game? See, Steven Allen. I can't believe the sex bot won the jump game. That's so good. It's growing sentient and it's winning. It's beating us at our own games. Oh my god, that's terrifying. I just wanted some stuff clarified. I really did not understand. So like this? Like wait. Ah, okay. Okay. And then I just keep doing that. Okay. Okay, this is kind of satisfying. When I know what I'm doing, this is kind of satisfying. I'm still doing badly, but I understand what I'm doing badly this time. So you see, I can get better if I understand what I'm doing.
I take Face Connect for 200?
Okay. Sheena openly admitted on stream to practicing mating press reps with her Dakimakura. Who is on the Daki? Is it Virgil from Devil May Cry? Pippa from Face Connect? Kurumi from Date Alive? Or Leon from Resident Evil 4?
What the fuck is going on in my coworker's streams?
Stuff. Just in case you thought Volume's regular costume wasn't enough, now we got this. Whatever this is. This is like full on, like, you got two puddings and they're on a plate and you are shaking that plate. Like, I can hear the plap noise of these cheeks. Like, these are just going. I feel like sometimes I should go and check what clips show up out of context. Maybe a little bit more. I've only deleted ones that are broken. Otherwise, I give you guys full control. Anything clipped on Twitch can show up in the rotation, but I do go after every stream day and just double check. I do delete things like if people clip me just like giving them a shout out, I do delete clips like that. So if you clip something like that, feel free, but make sure you download it right away so you can keep it, because I will delete it. I just don't want stuff like that to end up in the rotation. I want it to be stuff related to content. Other than that though, I don't really delete anything. Yeah. Anyway, Elzafire, let's see if we can get more in. I do like that they managed to make all the gacha in a way that it's, you know, set up so that you can kind of pick who you want a little easier. Proceed with Scout! This is such a good gacha animation. Oh no. I have to get the Koronesuki, don't I? I have to get the Koronesuki. It's so cursed. I think I'm gonna get it. The cost is 6, so it's like really powerful, and it has a shield breaker. The cooldown is crazy though, but short range attacker, very high firepower, great damage towards red aura enemies. I feel like I don't have anyone that has this type of skill yet, so let's go with Koronesuki. I think it'd be very useful. Remember the wild Korone horror game? I've never played it, but I've been curious about it. What gacha is this? This is HoloParade! You know what I'm actually genuinely surprised doesn't exist? An actual HoloLive gacha game. Like a live service, like a proper gacha. I feel like it would make so much money. I'm kind of happy they haven't done it though, because I like that it's a bunch of free games, but I feel like it's a business move that would work for HoloLive, because all of the people would simp for their Oshi, and they would pull. I think it'd be smart. They're making money. It is in the works. Oh, okay. I guess it is in the works. I was gonna say, kind of a wasted opportunity not to. I kind of would hope they wouldn't do that, but as a CEO, you know, I can respect the grind. And as a CEO, it just kind of came to me. I'm like, why is that not a thing? The problem is, by the time they finish working on it, will it still be popular enough is the question, depending how long it takes. Gonna be a rhythm game? That's a smart idea. They don't even have to license the music. They can use their own. Money spent on gacha would be better spent on super chats. I mean, I'll always argue that I think it would be better spent on merch. Even if the talent potentially gets a lower cut of it, just because then you also get something out of it that's tangible. Because I feel like it's almost unfair to you guys sending super chats that you don't really get anything in return. I always feel kind of bad. But also I appreciate the money, because, you know, staying alive is good as a channel. But also I feel, I don't know. I think it comes from a place where, like, I used to not really watch streamers. Before I was a streamer, I always thought it was kind of predatory that streamers would, like, ask for money. But now I kind of get it. It's hard to, like, flip that switch in my brain. Because I've sent super chats to friends and stuff. Like, I get it now. It's kind of just a tip if you're enjoying it. But the way I used to view it is kind of like pressuring people into giving money for no reason. But that's not really what it is. It's just a tip to show you're enjoying it. So I'm kind of coming around a bit. So it's not so bad. Let's see. I have to keep trying. I need Marine. Oh, hey! That's not Marine, but that's a girl. That's a whole ass girl. That is Null. Also, William Shakespeare, thank you for the super. Shut up and take my monies. I will not shut up, but I will take your money. I'm gonna go with Null because I like the idea of having an actual person. But I want Marine. Let's keep trying. Kotori! I need more long-range attackers. Because I have a bunch of short-range attackers, but I don't have a lot of long-range attackers. I think I should get Kotori. The cost is low. Highly vulnerable and inflicts burning. That seems very useful. Hello, I have big questions. The game is HoloParade. It's actually pretty chill. I like the gacha feature a lot because it's free and I can just mess around. Do you think they should continue expanding HoloCare? Well, that's a Holo Indie team, right? It's not HoloLive that's making it. The carrot! I want the carrot! Close range. I think that... Is that like one of Pekora's mascots? I don't remember seeing this one before. Ooh, but I like the light stick cheering. I like that idea. Having a support that, like, you know, having the Woda follow everyone around, that seems cute. I think I'm gonna go with Neofan. Seems more useful. Ah, it's a Nene husband! I always forget that Nene has carrots. Because I see carrots and think of Pekora. Cost is 24. But also, this could, like, absolutely wreck everything. Burns everything in sight. If I can get a strong enough opportunity to summon that, I think that's pretty useful. But Shioko is also cute. You know what? I'm gonna go with Fubura. On the odd chance I save up for it, we're absolutely destroying. Let's get the formation. I gotta put my girl. For now, we can put all of them still. Okay. I think I'm probably going to stop using this one and use more. Oh, DPS 29. To be fair, this one isn't leveled up yet. DPS 12, but it inflicts burning. Okay. Oh, I have new instruments too. I need to keep that in mind. I can't level up anyone else for now, but let's go into another parade. Friendly kaiju. Somehow. Hello, Regular and Gigi. Somehow friendly kaiju. Ah, the wall's a little further away this time. Oh shit! We actually managed to down the knight. That was unexpected. Send another one in case it dies. Yeah, the OST is really good. I'm just kind of vibing, honestly. It's pretty good. It's nice and chill. It kind of reminds me of like, I wouldn't say necessarily GBA games, but kind of like, DS era maybe? Yeah, surprisingly above! For real! I should send one of the flutes out. I forgot about the buffs. So I do need to send one of everything. Like right now I'm missing... I won. Never mind. I got some 64-bit vibes, kinda, yeah. We got one ticket! Let's Gacha! Marine, please. I beg. Onikiria! That's so cursed! Inflicts powerful burning. I like the idea of the giant rice bowl. How many coins do I have? I don't really want to level up ones that I won't be using too frequently. So I'm assuming I don't want to have instrument doubles because of the buffs. Like if I want to flip in the rice guy, I have to get rid of Koronesuki. I should level up the knights because the knights are pretty important. I can do tons of like low damage over time, but if the knights get wrecked, then I'm like on my ass. I'm just gonna fall over and die. Oh, is this like a capture the flag one? There'll be a flag placed for both you and your enemy. In order to reach the opponent base, each parade will need to destroy the opponent's flag. Here's where things get tricky. When you destroy the enemy flag, powerful enemy and bosses will appear. If not prepared, they can push back your whole parade. Oh. So you don't want to break it too soon. In comparison, when your flag is destroyed, you will accumulate a large amount of motivation, giving you a chance to fight back. So as you can see, flags are a vital component in changing the situation of the field. So is it okay to just destroy enemy flags without thinking? Not entirely. If you destroy the enemy's flag without enough preparation, you could be pushed back by the enemy forces. As a basic strategy, you should build up motivation and prepare the parade before taking down the enemy flag. If you're still struggling, another powerful strategy is to intentionally let your flags be taken, so you can gain motivation to quickly take out the enemy base. But by doing so, the chances you'll obtain the trophy will decrease, so it's best to win without having your flag taken out. Got it, I like trophies. I feel like trophies give me more gacha. It's best to keep both flags up, so maintain the front line and accumulate motivation. That is the ideal situation. It could be difficult at first, so until you get used to it, you should let your flag be destroyed on purpose and then push back with the added motivation. Try out different strategies and see which one suits you best. I'm not gonna let my flag be destroyed. like the idea of dying just because. I won't send out like any really strong enemies, but since the knight's out to like defend yourself. I'll get up to level 5 and then I'll like start saving to send maybe Noel or something. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to die. Let's see. Okay, I have enough for her. Wait, what if I save up for Fubuki? Fubuki will destroy everything, right? If I have enough for Noel and Fubuki, I can send Fubuki out as soon as all the bosses come out. So I need to save up to 34. The basics, it's like, yeah, I didn't expect that. Okay. Send out a knight just to be safe. And this should do some good damage. And now, I'm ready to obliterate. Let's go! Let's see how Fubuki does. Just look at it going so intimidatingly along. Nice. Nothing stands a chance against Fubuki. So you can only have one. No, or one Fubuki out at a time. Because they're not showing up as options anymore. They're like blacked out. I think one each for the people maybe, and then Fubuki just has a long ass cooldown. There, just send everything. Easy trophy! Easy! Cue the Godzilla music, I wish. Hold on. I dropped a piece of my dumpling. I don't want that to go bad. Hold on. I can't find it. Yeah. I don't think I can find it. I'll have to just remember to vacuum, I guess. Oh. Got it. Okay. Okay. There's no way I wanted that to go rotten. It's a piece of chicken. If I forget to clean that up, that's disgusting. Okay. Also, I'm gonna say, let me see the kids. Maybe don't come in and say things like that. Udon! It's Udon! Nice. I'm gonna train up Udon. I want him to be useful. So it's a tuba. Oh no, it's the same type as Noah. I guess I'll have a double for now. Worth. Let me double check what Udon is. I think I have a couple that burn. Nosaki's pretty weak. I think I could get rid of him. Short range single attack dealt by swinging a shovel. Okay, yeah, it's probably a good replacement. There we go. The ones that I definitely want to keep will work on getting to level 5 for now. Udin is definitely one I want to keep. Let's see. Also, thank you for the ban, Josh. I think they were just spamming and gonna continue, so. I got the trophy! Okay. The base levels are kind of fun with the flags. Okay. The only thing is now, all of my attackers cost a lot more to summon, so maybe I should have kept Nosagi just to have one that's like really cheap and affordable. I wonder. Oh shit! You're super vulnerable, don't die! Need more attackers getting out there. I do wish that the knights were a little faster. Hello, sisters! Oh, there's a knight. I should work on getting like speed up or something. Yeah, cheer on those attacks! Get them strong! I love how Udin is just whacking with the shovel. I know it said it was going to, but it's so beautiful to see. Nice! Easy. Yeah, Udin whack. That's so funny watching the violence. What? I guess I didn't win a gacha that time? That's a shame. I guess I can work on leveling up still though. 5. Maybe I should keep the Nosagi just to have something weak. The Koroniski is funny though. I think I need the Koroniski more than anything. I like the cheer, it's cute. And I want to keep Fubuki as a nuke. I could get rid of Elf Friend, but that's the highest DPS, so I feel like that's kind of a bad idea. It's fine. It's fine! Yeah, memes over meta, it's fine. How do I get more support cards? Do I have to like buy them? Maybe I have to unlock them. I should level up the knight more. Okay. SR and you have multiple instruments in case I need to make space? True. I think it's okay though for Noelle to be a double because I don't really use her that often anyway. I don't get the opportunity. So for now it's fine. What I really need is my speed to go up like drastically. Let's send 2 of them out for now. Hold the line. While we save up for some strong attackers. That way when one dies, I should have a backup available for a while at least. Because I don't think they'll die at the same time. That would be like stupid. And then, yeah, one can hold the line. Wireless and then, oh, that did not hold the line. The other one didn't even make it yet! Wait, X. I need to use X more often. I forgot that I have the support card. I, like, never remember that it exists in this type of game. Hello, Retro Samurai! Remember downloading HoloCure but never got around to playing it? HoloCure I haven't played in a long time, I feel like. It's very fun and very chill. So X gives me like a bunch of motivation at once, I think. I feel like I don't really need to send anything else out right now. So I can... There we go, we won! Oh, we got 2 tickets for this one. Hello, the John's prediction. Surprised the eye laser almost reaches the other side. Yeah, it's powerful. Let's see. Marine, come home! It's better Vampire Survivors. Imagine your clone is so good that it becomes better than the actual game. We're getting Flare, by the way. Let me see. She costs 13. Unblockable. Medium range, high firepower. I think I should pick her up instead of no, because I like the idea of unblockable, but where's my Marine? I'm supposed to have rate up for Marine. Why am I getting everyone else? I feel like rate up is a fucking scam. Long range area attack that sprouts abruptly at the enemy's feet. Of course, it's by their feet. Ooh. Dog looks pretty strong. I'm gonna swap out. Oh shit, wrong one. The girls are expensive, so for right now, I'd rather have more mascots, because I can send more of them out. I think I'll replace with dog. Yeah, no. Maybe the other one. Based on the instrument types. Wait. Yeah. I like the burn, but I also like the idea of dog. They are gen mates, yeah. I think it would be fun to use both of them. The problem is they're kind of expensive, although dog is kind of expensive too. Maybe instead of Fubuda, I should use 2 of the girls. Fubuda is one we can take out for like really hard levels. We can pull it out maybe. Because I feel like it's kind of hard to save up for. We're not going to use it very often at this rate. I think I can't really pick a good instrument set for them. So I'll just go with ones that already exist elsewhere. It's just kind of the way it needs to be. When I get more units, we can have better like leveling and shit. Let's see. Level 5, level 1, level 5, level... We should probably level up this one if we're still using it out of necessity. Or we can't. That's fine! There should be a gen mate buff bonus. Oh, nice! Then it's good that we use the gen ones, yeah. Maybe that's why I meant to get everyone before Marine. Yeah, I get it. I managed perfectly fine last time. I like how I introduced Nosagi. It's like, now I got rid of Nosagi. Oh, that's true. Nosagi was good because of the flute for speed. I should bring Nosagi back. I think I should replace one of them with Nosagi. I don't know who. It might have to be you know, I love Meowfam, but I might have to replace with Nosagi just to get that speed buff because everything is really fast. And it's gonna trip me up. Chat confirmed same brain cell. We share it around. Well, I feel like I also share that brain cell. I'm also part of the brain cell. Listen, I need to borrow it sometimes myself. Oh wait, I shouldn't have sent out Udin. I need to save up. Oof. I'm getting like wrecked. Oh, those enemies are strong right now. Okay. Now I'm gonna focus on sending out shit to do damage. It's kind of fun, like watching what instruments are doing okay and trying to think about how to bring back the other instruments. It's interesting. Okay. I like that the instruments show dark above the character so that you know if it's one that you need. This game is getting really fast. Nice! We didn't even have time to summon the girls. Let me see. Marine! Can I borrow? You have an exam? I don't think you bought my brain cell if you have an exam. You should probably borrow someone else's brain cell. And my brain cell might make you fail. Chocolate. So cute! I've never seen that mascot design before, but that's adorable. Heals allies within range. Oh, healing would be good to add. The amount of healing depends on attack, and it gradually diminishes with each healing. Oopal. Close range. I want to get chocolate. Healing sounds amazing. Okay. I'm gonna have to gen mates. I want to keep Udin. So, I think I can get rid of Dog. Because I already have some other attackers. I should probably keep Elfriend because it costs a bit less. Unless I send out like a billion knights to hold the line until I can do more damage. I have Udin. Udin isn't too expensive. So I can probably get rid of Elfriend, actually. Yeah, the DPS is much higher with Dog. Aladdin. Choco. For the healing. The problem is, they're the same type. But I also really want that cheering. Although, maybe not. I think the healing... Oh no, yeah, I was gonna switch it out with, Nosagi. I'm not gonna level up Nosagi. Unless it also levels up the buff. I don't really need Nosagi to do anything. I just want the speed. And then everyone else will be like a usable level. Does that make sense? But I don't really care if Nosagi is feasible. Ear-rip Dog! Why is Dog called Dog? I'm not familiar with this lore. Yeah, Nosagis are fodder. It's fine. Just send it out to die. Give me the speed! I'm a terrible person. I like getting the, what's it called? the base up really quickly. I find it very helpful. To get it up to level 5 at least if I can. It just relies on me not dying. Which isn't too bad if you send out a couple of the knights. Accurate Nosagi lore, oh god. There we go. I know it's weird to see A-chan. I miss A-chan. I liked her a lot. She was very, very like polite and sweet and just, I don't know. I felt very like comfortable knowing that she was looking after the talents, if that makes sense. In a weird way. But I get it. You know, family is really important. So putting her family first is never a bad thing if she needed to. Because I think it was she needed to look after her family, right? No shame in that. So Uden can only have 2 out at once. It looks like there are caps on some stuff. Because I noticed some of them are like not lighting up in the same way when I can send more out. Let's send out the healer. Which should help me from dying as much so I can send out more. Let's go! No tickets this time though. Miss A-chan as well, yeah. I feel like it's kind of crazy how A-chan's like kind of graduation, whatever you call it, it hit basically as hard as actual talent graduations, man. It just, I don't know why. Maybe just because she'd always been there for the talents and it felt so weird. I don't know. It hit so hard. The internet broke. I feel like it's on par with if we saw like a Peko Mama graduation or something. Just hearing like, oh yeah, Peko Mama doesn't want to come on stream anymore. It'd be devastating. Absolutely devastating. Oh. Nodoka's doing a good job. That's good. Somehow I haven't seen or heard of her own like news channel, but that's good. I like it. That's true, Chia Tip. She was in like a higher position. Oh my god, this song. Beautiful. I love that they have treasure box in the game. Honestly, the game is really chill. I'm not even minding it. I'm kind of liking it, actually. It's much better than the one in Nikkei. The stupid bubble game was, like, terrible. This one's really chill, though. It's nice and relaxing. And surprisingly, a good Zatsu stream. We've yapped a lot more than we've actually played, but that's fine. Oh, I haven't set up my audio delay in this scene yet, so you guys are, like, hearing my audio kind of very badly. The timing is super wrong. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm gonna start fighting back in earnest. Best Nikkei minigame so far was For the King. Nah, that shit was ass. I hated it. I hated it so much. I really liked the barbecue game. It was so chill. Oh, that is terrifying. Why is Hachama looking like the butt monster from Catherine? I am uncomfortable, Pen, please. Spider Chama. Yeah. Spider Chama is something that exists. concern and fear. Hello, for sure the second seems on brand. Oh, it's absolutely on brand. Absolutely on brand. It's peak. That's peak. It's just terrifying. Oh, I got a free unit from Story Clear. That's nice. A secret talent has been unlocked. Now available in the gacha. Oh no. That was the secret one? Sub-instruments. Firstly, the synergy effect is activated by a combination of specific talents, resulting in a special buff. Let's open the formation screen. You can check the synergy effects from the upper left column of the formation screen. The displayed number is the count of synergy effects occurring on your current formation. Active 0. By clicking on the synergy effect column, you can display the details screen. The list on the upper part of the screen shows all the synergy effects occurring with your current formation. The lower part lists all the synergy effects arranged in order of how many conditions are being met. So there's good passives if you send out people in the same gen or like people and their own mascot. When considering your formation, you can refer to the screen to check for active synergy effects and those that are close to meeting the conditions. For the lower list of synergy effects, icons for conditions that have never been met are marked with a question mark. Guess which talents meet the conditions. Synergy effects are classified into two types, passive and active. For example, while marching Holo Lives Usada, Pekora, and another character together, a synergy effect called Messenger from Pekoland is activated. Such synergy effects are always active while marching specific talents together are called passive effects. Got it! On the other hand, active effects are activated by marching talents that meet the conditions and then pressing the activate button with the synergy effects list on the left side of the parade screen. Active effects have a cooldown, and once activated, they cannot be reactivated for a while. It's best to use them at the right moment. Got it. While the power of synergy effects is not great for symphony, not as great as symphony effects, try out different synergy effects to see what they do. That's all about synergy effects. Next is our sub-instruments. This will be quick, so I'll explain it briefly. Let's open the talent detail screen for Poyoyo-san. You should see two instruments icons displayed in the instruments section. Talents with SR or UR have two instruments. In the talent list for formation screen, you can switch between them by pressing the button above the instrument icon. That concludes the explanation. Let's go. Okay. What's game? Mini games? Hurry up, Mikochi? What's this? So I just jump with A when I need to jump? Well, this is easy. So far. Also, William Shakespeare! Thank you so much for joining membership! I'll read your message in a second. I accidentally have chat hidden for some reason. And I think I'll die if I look at it right now. Remember when I said this game was easy? I think I was wrong. Ooh. Oh, I can jump! Oh, shit. I can jump across. Nice. I was like, how do you even do that? This is getting crazy. Ah! I can't see! I can't see! There's a cat in the way! Oh god, 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 oh god. That's harder than it looked. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. That was terrifying. Solid run. Let's try one more time. I was gonna try the other one, but I want to try this one more time. I wonder if you can get like gacha tokens and stuff from playing the mini games. I thought I was gonna stay that slow, which is why I thought it was easy. I was like, damn, this is relaxing. until it wasn't. I like games like this that are like really simple, you know? Games that are addictive but are just simple. Not every game has to be really complicated. Complicated can be good when you want it, but like not everything has to be complicated. And I feel like that's one of the problems with the gaming industry these days. Everything wants to be complicated. But I don't think it's always in like the gamer's best interest for everything to be complicated. Is it me or does the screen get really blurry when it's going this fast? I can't tell if it's just my eyes or if it's like actually really blurry. Like the way it's moving. Oh, that's a middle section. I have to, I understand now. I thought I had to jump, but I didn't have to jump. Okay. Oh, so you do get tickets. Interesting. Realistic cat behavior, indeed. Oh, my eyes hurt. My eyes hurt from having it, like, do whatever blurry thing it's doing. Let's try dancing Subaru. Been caught up in a dance battle. Learn your rival's dance choreography and rhythm and mimic it perfectly. Oh no, is this like the the Clefairy game? If you're failing, you'll lose a heart. And if the game ends, your heart reaches 0. Okay, let's see. I thought I had it. Oh well. This is like that one WarioWare game. It's getting harder. I think my duck crashed out a bit there. I tried. The sound effect reminds me so much of a certain game in WarioWare Twisted. Anyway, an attempt was made. Let's get more gacha. Which one? Oh. Where did the secret? Oh, it's in here. Okay. They said the new ones have a higher chance of... Oh, they're all new because I don't have them yet. Okay, so any that you don't have yet just have a higher chance of showing up. I still want to get Marine, so... Let's keep trying. I still think we're going to get absolutely everybody except Marine. Yeah! Let's go! Oh, Kingdom Hearts! Aha! Indeed! Finally! Miracle Captain Cannon! What is it? A long-range single-target attack that hits enemies with the highest HP. That's really useful, and it looks burning. Nice. Okay, what? Let's move to a different one now. Unless we want to continue getting this whole gen, because we're only missing Pecora. I mean, we might as well. If we're just missing Pecora, we might as well see if we can get them all. Oh god. Oh god. I think this is an easy decision. It has the flute. I can get rid of the Noosagi. We can have Taranchama instead. And it inflicts poison. Easy decision. What have I summoned? You know, don't worry about it. Why would you get rid of Nosagi? Because I want to have a cursed team. It's too normal. Oh, so if you get a dupe of the same one, it gets everything up. I'm gonna go for a chocolate then to get it stronger. Because I'm gonna be using that a lot, I think. Let's go with the neck goal because apparently if you get a lot of them, it can be good with one. I feel like there might be one level where that could be useful down the road. If there's something where like everything dies after one hit regardless. Oh god, it's horrifying. Okay, now we have a flute. Let's see. Oh, I have a lot of money. I think everything go up to 7, I think. I might even be able to do more than that. Oh yeah, I have to slot in Essential! I think we can get rid of Dog, which I just leveled up. That was a mistake. Because Dog is an attacker. So I think it's fine if we slot in Essential. Switch instruments. Wait. R. Okay. I know I still have some duplicate instruments, but that's okay. Koronetsuki is gonna stay for now. Let me see. Okay, nice. Oh, I didn't have them leveled up at all? That's so awkward! Okay, we have to save up to level anyone more. Let's see. We unlocked a new level! Stage 2! Let's see. I wonder how much harder it gets starting off with stage 2. I really want to know how to get new support cards. I'm wondering if I missed it. My brain just misremembered support cards as like report cards. And it's like, damn. The painful recollections. Let's see. I want to get Hachama in there. But the cost is just kind of high. I think you ate your food too fast. That's the worst feeling. When you're so excited about eating, but then you eat too fast and you want to like die. It's so tragic. There we go. Let's send out the absolute demon. Cause some poison. Generally mess up some shit. Sounds great. God, the voice is so creepy. I think I can get, you know, a lot more stuff out as long as Hachu goes out. Because I'm not really, like, dying as often or anything. Let's see. I think we'll be able to send out Marie. Yeah! Gotta love her. She sounds so mad! Yeah, the Hachama carry is real. Hachama's a good unit. Damn. Let's see. Will Pekora come home? No. The crow is cute. I could get the crow for a cheap drum. Long distance thorn strikes the target single enemies. Deals double the damage to red aura energy. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna use it anytime soon, but like if I did, I'd probably replace the Koronesuke. As much as it's funny, it is one I'll probably replace eventually. I wanna level up. Let me see, hold on. Okay. Non-stop story. Choo choo. Huh. Okay. I feel like in the really late stages, if you can get motivation much quicker, this game probably gets absolutely crazy. What's the benefit of... okay. So it enhances the stats. I don't know if it's enough to really matter. I fucked up. Wasn't ignoring! You will not reach. She's so mad! I love her so much! Just the fucking cannon is so good. Her laugh is so beautiful. I'm so glad that we got her. She's just crazy. Look at her go. She's so happy to be absolutely destroying these enemies. I just need to activate Hachama as soon as I can. Hello, Pan Smiley Guy. I love that A-chan is just vibing while all this absolute chaos goes on. It's so good. I love letting go. Getting Marine was absolutely the best decision, I think. Nice! No tickets this time. I like how the levels are really quick and short too. So it's like a nice, fun game that you can just play for a chill few moments whenever you want to relax. I want more games that are like just friendly for like short play sessions in that way, if it makes sense. I feel like so many games require like your life dedication. It's nice having games that just want a few minutes, which unironically become the most dangerous games to your schedule because then you're like, oh, just one more, just one more, just one more, and then it's been 4 hours. Like Balatro! Okay, auras. We finally have them. Be careful against enemies surrounded by a glowing aura. They have much higher stats than normal enemies. Auras come in different colors. They're stronger in the order of blue, black, red, and gold. Blue aura enemies have twice the normal health, whereas red aura will have to deal twice the damage. Black or gold enemies are even stronger. You're saying red aura enemies will have double health as well as double attack power? That's pretty bad, yeah. Is there a new way to counter them? Hello, Josh Neely. Yes, there's something called anti-aura abilities. For example, let's take a look at the abilities of Poyoyo, the talent who joined your parade after clearing the first story. Well, too bad I don't have Poyoyo on the team. The red icon displayed in the upper right corner is anti-aura ability. You see a red shield icon along with the percentage number. This ability reduces damage received from red aura enemies. There are also other icons such as the sword, which increases the damage dealt, the fist, which causes knockback. The color of the icon corresponds to the color of the aura. These are what are called anti-aura abilities. So we should leave Poyoyo to deal with the red aura enemies. Yes, that would be correct. During the parade, you can check anti-aura abilities by hovering your cursor over the talent's icon. Also, Galter, thank you so much for the 10 months on Twitch! Oh my god, I can't believe Twitch has been monetized almost a year. That's crazy. Have a good rest, and thank you. I will have a fun day. I love background noise. Okay. It looks like the stage will have powerful aura enemies. Let's try the strategy building motivation before taking the enemy flag. Hello, Naoki. How much tutorial is there? I thought we were out of the tutorial because it doesn't say tutorial anymore, but I guess they keep introducing stuff a bit later into the game. So building enough motivation to prepare your parade, then taking the flag as well as the boss. That's right. If you're struggling, you can try letting your flag go down first so you can quickly fight back. So many things to learn. I don't want to do that. We went over this before. I just want to send out a bunch of knights to defend while I go ham. Getting motivation and leveling up my shit. I don't think I need to get the base too high though. If there's a lot of aura enemies, I'm probably good just saving up for Hachima. I wonder what the parade game is about. I have no idea. I wonder what it could be about. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, the entire time when I saw like the game HoloParade, I was wondering how many people thought my reference in the title would probably be to a certain song, because in reality it's to a Sound Horizon song. But I feel like everyone's gonna think it's like that one song that you guys tried to get me to learn that I don't remember the name of at all. But that one emo song. But I don't know normie music, so it means nothing to me. The My Chemical Romance song, yeah! I tried learning it for a stream and I don't remember much of it. I know that I tried learning it, that's about it. Welcome to the Black Parade, yeah! I feel like people are probably gonna think it was a reference to that. But it was really just a reference to an obscure Japanese song that like nobody knows. Alright, so it looks like we like summoned the super boss, so let's keep sending out a lot of tanks. Marine died! No, I didn't send out Marine, that's Hachima that died. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, how could Marine die? There we go, they're gonna die now if we got Marine. You 100% assumed there's a reference to that song? I wasn't thinking when I read the title, because I realized after, I'm like, oh, everyone's gonna think that's what it is. But it wasn't at all. God, I love Marine's crazy laugh. I think we defeated the boss rush at least. I need to save up for another Hachima though, because the knights are too slow getting up there. There we go. Okay, now I'm fast enough to start summoning some other shit. Mainly know of My Chemical Romance because of one famous Harry Potter fanfic. Oh god! I admittedly have never read it, but I know of it. It's horrifying. Come on, Pekora! I wish we could summon Peko Mama. I feel like genuinely they should debut Peko Mama as like her own channel. Just give her own channel. She would do so good. It would be the coolest thing ever. To just have the Holo Mom channel. I feel like some of Nerissa's... No, you could have a gen with like Nerissa's brother and Pekora's mom. And like some of the other family members. I think that would be really fun. Holo relatives gen. I haven't seen any streams with Kiara's mom. I didn't know that she had joined any streams. Interesting. Ravencroft? They could make their own entire gen, let's be real. She played Minecraft with her mom a few times. That's so cute! I love that. Hello, Eugene. She helped build Phoenix Town on the old server. That's so cute! Genuinely. I think I should start saving up for Hachama first. Like, only sending out knights while waiting for Hachama. Because the speed boost is a huge thing when the knights start going down. Kara, mom is a Minecraft building freak? I guess she enjoys it then. I love that. I love when, like, Holo families get involved in their careers. Whether it's supporting from the sidelines or being a direct part of it, it's so wholesome and I love it. I feel like it's really good to send Chocolate out as well. Just having one healer seems to make a pretty big difference. So focus on getting a bunch of knights and then send out Chocolate and Hachama. I'm also focusing on getting the knight up to level 10 because I think having it extra strong is good for defense. One of Marissa's sisters became a VTuber for real. I think I'm familiar with that. I mean, why not, right? Especially if you're related to like a Holo member. Because that alone is going to give you like such a strong jumping off point that like you might as well. Because you'll get a decent amount of attention just for being related. So like, there's not really any reason to not give it a try. Unless you don't want to, of course. Because if you don't want to, that's like a good reason. But if you ever want to consider it, if you're related to a Holo mem, it's like the strongest starting point you'll ever have to give it a try. There we go! The strongest starting point. Having a healer and Hachama for speed and healing? Dang. Alright, we're going on the attack now, Pinpoolers. I feel like one of the really fun, like, VTuber parents too is Rin Penrose's mom. It seems really fun. Alright. I can send a lot more, like, strong ones off the bat this time. Which I feel like is really helpful when you have the giant boss rush come. Just having a bunch of resources to send hard, strong units right away. If I can also get Flare out, that'd be pretty sick. Having all 3 talents? So in some ways, you're probably better where the talents are so strong, saving up really hard, just to send out all the talents that you can at once. So sending out just like healers and supporters, and then having the talents! her reasons have been heartbreaking. Essentially, she got a condition that heavily affected her voice to the point she lost her job. No, that's so sad! I feel like if you lost your voice, though, streaming would be even harder. But if you could find a way to do it, like maybe like something like Zentrea does. Hello, Re-Raid! That's the one cool thing about VTubing. There's so much innovation that you can kind of just find other ways to make things work. You don't have to follow the norm. You can always find ways to do it your own way and make the impossible possible. God, I hate that. I'm a spider, but it's so good. Let's see. Let's see. No, it's giving me a grip. It was nice. I think it is something that I can see doing really well. It's just not what I would imagine being like someone who's mute's first choice, because a lot of VTubers lose their voice quite frequently. So it just kind of surprised me that it's something that I guess would be sought after as a job. Like, if you're already doing it, it's really easy to adapt. It's just surprising that it would be, I guess, what someone would think of. If they make it work, power to them. Like, that's awesome. That's what I like about VTubing. It can literally be anything for anyone. It's just so exciting. She can talk and sing like normal, but she has to be a bit careful to push too much. She had an 11-hour karaoke one time. Well, it could also be some days are better than others, right? If her voice is unreliable, that could be perfect for streaming, as long as it's a day where she's up to it. But she can't necessarily have a job like a call center or something where she'd have to talk every day like that. It could be something like that, maybe. Like, I used to lose my voice a lot on stream. Until, I went to a voice doctor who was able to find me some ways to, like, teach myself how to help myself, if that makes sense. And now, I have a lot of strategies so that even when I start to lose my voice, I can usually get it back pretty easily. And it's very, very helpful. But it is something to be aware of. Like, some days, you can push yourself more than others. You just have to work within your limits. If it's something that affects you, of course. I feel like a lot of people are able to just, like, go for so many hours, and I'm so jealous. The people who stream, like, 12 hours every day. I'm just like, how do you do this? I would die! I know the enemy's catching up, don't worry. Oh man, I meant to, no, I meant to send Hajima! I meant to send Hajima! I'm so fucked now. I'm so absolutely fucked. That was a huge mistake. I'm gonna have to keep sending out knights like crazy. Maybe another Odin to do some damage. I keep thinking Odin because of Final Fantasy. Let's get more orchestra buffs. Okay, I think we're making some progress forwards now. Shiori at the start of her Holo career also had voice issues. She said this from years of being mute, weakening her voice. I can see that. Believe it or not, that's actually something that my voice doctor had told me. On the days that my throat was kind of bothering me, I would kind of like choose to be mute. And I was actually told that not talking can be worse for you sometimes. So it's not always the best thing to do. What I was basically told is every day make sure you do certain warm-ups to strengthen your voice. And as long as you do those warm-ups to strengthen, then you should be even better off than if you don't talk. Especially if it's caused by like tension, because then sometimes even no matter how much you rest, the stress will just like bring it back. Let's see. Kekura! Dang it. Close range attacker that self-destructs. Does a lot of damage, but I don't like the self-destruct. I like that this has reducing on multiple types of auras. Okay, still have one ticket? Yeah. The dramatic music is so beautiful. It sounds like— yes! We have the entire gen! Let's go! Okay, I have to put in Pekora then. Hold on. Pekora is also damage. I think we have to get rid of the Koroneski, unfortunately. I want to keep Uden, so it has to go. Because I need the other ones. Okay. Nice. How do I get more support cards? I guess I just don't know yet. You must get them slowly as you go through the game. And I haven't played enough to get any others yet, I guess? Let's see if we can save up enough to send out full gen. Pekka's a war criminal. She must be good. Exactly. I need her to go commit war crimes on my behalf now. I need her to go like kick down this wall. I like that then you can just send the pans in. It's satisfying to just watch them fall and hit the enemy's own head. Uh-oh. Okay. I think this many can hold the line. While I wait for Hatima. Let's go! Oh god. I'll never get over the Hatima noise though. It's so creepy! I don't think I need to level up the attacks so much. It's better to save motivation to send out more characters, I think. He doesn't it! I am still playing Mikubox and Kitty Cat. I played last night. Let's go! I have a confession though. I got really bad at playing for a while. Just because I had some reasons why it was hard to like get the motivation and stuff to play. And I went actually a really long time, and then my muscles have been really sore playing it again after being away for so long. It's actually really painful when you don't play for quite a while. Getting back into it it's really not great. That's why I have to keep up the habit this time and not let it happen again. God, I love the battle song in this. It feels kind of like something that would take place in like a Disgaea or like some sort of Halloween games. You know what I mean? It kind of has that vibe. It's a nice vibe. I like it a lot. Even on the Ring Fit grind? Ring Fit grind is also really fun. I like Ring Fit a ton. I miss it. I haven't been able to play Ring Fit for a while just because I haven't had the space to like set everything up for it. It does require a lot more space than Mikuboxing, but it's such a good game. I think Ring Fit and hula hooping to like anime music is what really got me into enjoying exercise. I never thought I would be like the type of person to love working out, but it kind of surprised me. Oh god, my base is fucked. I think I did this last time too. Where I focus so hard. Maybe I need more low-cost units to like send out in bulk. Although, now it's fine. Because I have a number of the knights like holding the fort. So I'm not taking any damage. Maybe I need to be more okay with getting my flag hit while I save up for shit. I mean, they pretty much said in the tutorial to do that. But I don't want my flag taken! It feels so much more powerful when I can wreck them instead. I've been wanting to 100% ring fit as well. It's a very hard game to 100%. It takes a very long time. It's really fun though. I feel like Ring Fit is one of those games that really deserved the popularity that it got. Like, incredibly so. It's so well done. There are a lot of fitness games that I almost view as scams, but I have to say Ring Fit does what it set out to do. It is a very approachable way to get into exercise. If you like video games, but you don't like exercise, it'll get you into doing normal workouts, like workouts, like push-ups and shit. That most people don't want to touch with like a 10-foot pole, but it gets you to enjoy them. It's kind of crazy. Let's try scouting another gen now. Let's go for myth. I want to get dad and mom. Pirate crew! I can start my own One Piece crew. Hello, Jericho. Let's see. Okay, up to 10. Maybe I should up the knights more too. Maybe my levels aren't high enough for where I'm at. I wonder. Oh, I can't yet. Okay. Let's see. Wait. Okay, I don't know. For a second, I thought that I misremembered is Aqua part of that gen, and I just like... I think I was thinking of Aloe because similar hair color. I was like, was I missing one? Oh, shoot! The one with Peckwood I think was it was an activate one where I have to press ZL. I didn't realize. Ignore my stomach growling. I'm gonna try not leveling up the base at all this time. Just see if I'm better off saving up for units. I have a feeling that might be the case. I'm not for sure though, which is why I gotta experiment. Although I think leveling up makes the motivation go up faster. So maybe I do need to level up when I can. Man. I realized that a lot of the HoloLive summer concerts and stuff are coming up, aren't they? It's big VTuber concert and event season. It's the time of year where it's gonna get kind of crazy. I always forget how quickly all of that ends up like creeping up in the year. It's exciting. I think they just announced number of new concerts as well. I think there's one in Hong Kong. Because I remember my underlings talking about it. Oh. I think I need at least one attacker while waiting for Hachama. I'm getting her first means I get a passive, so I think I should focus on summoning her maybe before Hachama, unless it's a flag level. In which case, Hachama supremacy. Oh, I don't have any knights. Okay, I think we're doing much better now. I think that maybe I should use Uden to do damage until I have enough power to start summoning the girls. Because as soon as I can summon them, they seem infinitely better. Although having an Uden out as well for the Symphony buff is probably not bad. Hello, guys, I'm fun. There we go. First time ever having the full team. What does the special look like? Activate. How do I activate? Oh, there we go. There! Now we have the full symphony. Just everyone absolutely wailing this wall. And that one really turned the tides. That was cool. Okay. Let's see. We'll play a little while more, I think. Uh-oh. I think I fought it. No sneeze! No sneeze! I will eat a bit though. Oh. Yeah, third gen just casually knocking the door right over. To be fair, third gen is very powerful. Piccolo and Marine, not to be underestimated. It's a very strong duo. I think I can, yeah. I think what I have to do is try to level up to a certain point. Elegant Measurement, so that at least level 5, because then the motivation comes a lot quicker. And that should make a really big difference. Just the absolute speed that we get everything. Because there's no time limit. We can afford to buy time as long as we really need to. But having everything come up really fast is good. Okay. I like that. The game does get significantly challenging though. Like I can't feel like I can just skate through these levels anymore. I have to actually use my brain. I do appreciate that about it. Oh, now it's coming really quickly. Okay, that's good. We're gonna get that flag soon, so I need to be able to summon some shit. Especially if you have AoE units, buying time and letting them build up so the fun can work better. True, I don't think I'm necessarily using any AoE units though. Hello, Sunny! Oh god, those Udens are looking a little different. A little horrifying! I don't think they're Uden actually. So essentially, as soon as the boss rush comes, I should focus on getting everyone out that I can. That'll give me the symphony burst. Oh, I have no knights out. That's quite bad. There we go. As soon as I save up and send all the girls out, we usually turn the tables pretty good. I like this game a lot on controller. I don't know how it plays. If you're playing it on PC, I'm assuming you just click, but it's really comfy on controller. It feels like it could have been made for the Switch easily. Ooh. Let's see. It's also just really nice seeing the HoloLive, the Holo Indie games like get onto the Switch too. It's not a Switch 2 exclusive. It's a digital exclusive for Switch and Switch 2, but you can also play it on PC. I think it's been out on PC like a year or something, but it just got added to Switch, which is nice. HoloParade Public Relations Department. Is that like, a leaderboard or something? Let's take it from here. This is HoloParade Public Relations Department. This division will post information about HoloParade through social media, making people more aware about us so that we can obtain Holo coins. If we successfully create buzz and hype, we will get more followers as well as Holo coins. We can use these to upgrade our talents. Hello, Puck Puck! Which is grateful, as we're always in need of extra coins. I'll first briefly explain the analytics section. Oh god, now I have to read analytics inside my game! Here you can check information such as your number of followers. I have that turned off. I don't want to see that while streaming. Total earnings, etc. Next is the public relations ability column. We need to create videos to post onto social media. The quality of the videos depends on the scores displayed for each of the 4 steps, so this game just became work. Got it. Right below are the members of the public relations department. There are no Sagi and the nine. Okay. Above the members, you can check the assigned task and score. The overall total is displayed at the very top. The higher the level of the talent, the higher the score. Sometimes the score will be higher if the talent is motivated. Talents who were in the previous parade will be less effective as they would be too tired to work. It's important to separate parade members and the public relations department members. Does that mean I should Does that mean I should have more than one team and rotate them in and out with every level, instead of having one team always go at it? Currently, you can only have up to 2 members assigned, but by meeting the requirements, you'll be able to upgrade the equipment and increase the number of members, or do they just mean I have to come in and swap out the PR department? Maybe just the PR department? Because having to level more than one team would suck. Next is the SNS demand survey. When conducting PR activities on social media, it's very important to investigate the public trends. So we need to pick up on the trends. Then choose the PR strategy and focus areas for the PR policy section. For example, if the public shows interest in the cute parade costumes, the PR strategy would be pop and cute, and the focus would be videos or thumbnails, because it would be like the images, right? Sounds like a plan. Post with high ratings and a large number of shares means it's gaining a lot of attention. If things go well, we'll go viral and be raining Holo coins. Speaking of traction, meaning going well, holy shit. I made a video that pissed off a lot of people. I didn't expect so many people to be angry at me in the comments and on Twitter. I can tell that almost all of them didn't actually watch my video too, because they think I'm like super pro keycard, and that's not what I ever said. But I made a video talking about the Switch 2 game keycards, just talking about the pros and cons. And I had a bunch of people comment on Twitter, being like, there's no pros, it's a scam. Gamers are terrible, gamers are like done terrible, Nintendo's evil, you're like whatever insult. Or like commenting on the video and being like, no, they're bad, period. And I don't like them. I never say in the video that I like keycards. The only pros that I said, which are true by the way, is that they're transparent. They're honest about it. Unlike all the times you buy, there are a number of games that release physically, but then you buy it and the game is not on the cart and they don't even tell you. This has been happening for years on many consoles. They require a day one download to actually get the fucking game. So, the fact that the key cards at least tell you that's what's happening, I appreciate the transparency and the honesty. I don't like it, and I want to buy physical games that are on the cart, but I appreciate the honesty. The other thing that I mentioned is that it is one step up from digital codes. And people are like, no, it's not. They're equally bad. Well, no, not really. Because there's one difference that keycards have. In the long term, this won't be true. But in the short term, it is true that there is resellability. Anyone that has the keycard can play the game. So for example, if you want to loan the game to a friend, or if you want to sell it secondhand forever, you can quite literally just hand them the keycard. You can sell it, you can lend it, and they can play the whole game. Can you do that with digital or a code in a box? No! So it is a step up. That's a pro compared to digital only. Is it a pro compared to physical? Fuck no. I'm not saying they're the best thing out there, but I'm saying there's reasons it happens. And the main reason is the cost of producing physical games is really expensive, and Nintendo's basically made it super unfair for third party or indies. They can't fucking afford to put the full game on cart, except for the ones like Marvelous who take a risk and do it anyway, which is wonderful, and I love to support it. There's Tamagotchi Plaza coming out in a couple weeks, and I believe that one's a full physical, and that makes me really happy. But yeah, I never once said like, hey, go buy keycards, they're amazing. I just talked about the actual reasons they exist and why they're better than some things. Man, I got attacked on Twitter. And that no one's being like disgusting. No one's being like, fuck you or whatever. But I'm getting a lot of people who very, very obviously did not watch the video replying or quote retweeting me, being like, no, they're bad. And it's like, okay, I never said they're good. Like, can you watch my fucking video before like going feral on me, please? Like, that's why I made the video. And yeah, they're the blind haters that we pirate all Nintendo games on Steam Deck. I had a number of people in the replies too being like, this is why I pirate. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to judge your own personal decisions. But the reality is pirating, it does hurt the industry. Whether people think it does or not, it does. It's not my place to tell people what to do, but it does not support the game developers. And if you want to support the game developers, buying it in one way or another is like the only way to support the game developers. They don't care if you pirate it and you're like, I love your game. You're literally stealing from them. Like, again, I understand some people can't afford games, or maybe it's not available in their region or whatever. I personally do not pirate. I don't like to. I like to support developers, but it's not my place to like be a moral compass and tell people off if they do. But like, I'm sorry, I run a company that sells video games. You want to go in my comments and encourage piracy? Like, you can fuck off. You just don't have to do that, you know? It's just frustrating, man. It's like, do people... I understand if they don't know who I am. They don't know I'm the CEO of PlayAsia. That's fine. But, man, people really could spend 2 seconds to watch a video or learn to read. Just the absolute amount of backlash. It's not too bad. I mean, I'd say it's a very mid amount of backlash. It's just the fact that people are giving me backlash on things I never said that's pissing me off. I'm like, dude, I'm literally on your side. Can you, like, lay off? Anyway, I guess it just means the video worked. It got traction. But in this case, I don't think it's because my video was popular and well-liked. I think I pissed people off. Whoopsie! Let's see. Oh, I'm enough. The thumbnail even says scam. I mean, what ones did I put? I don't remember. I have multiple thumbnails. It says a scam question mark. My entire point is it's stupid, but it's not a scam because at least they're being honest about it. A scam implies you were tricked. If you buy a key card and they're very blunt that it's not the full game and then you said you're scammed, that's your fault. You should have read the instructions. Let's see. Let's see. Emulation of old consoles is okay. Here's the thing is, I don't think that emulation should be against the rules if the game is no longer in circulation or if you already own a copy and just want to play it on a different console. It is illegal, but I don't think it should be, if that makes sense. I think those are cases it should be okay. It's not, but it should be. Okay. Let's see. So I need 1 point every time I go to a parade. So after every parade, I can do this once. Okay. Let's see. Enjoy my relaxed content. The rainy season is going to continue. But someone told me what a parade looks like in 3 lines. So they probably want audio, I guess, and planning. Also, thank you so much, Vongala, for the 5 hostages! Thank you! More relaxed content would be maybe simple and catchy. I'll only pick one. And they don't understand, so 3 lines make it simple and catchy. So simple and catchy. Audio? Let's see. Well, I guess I did bad. What should it have been then? Interesting. Hey, it's doing pretty good on the social media, though, it looks like. Pranks, hostages, yeah! Gifted members, you've been brought into the PAM employees against your will. Hostages, yeah! Oh, it's still going up. That is going up and up and up and up. Oh, dang! We got a lot of money from that. Let's go. Let's try to scout more myth. Let's see. We got Gura! I think I'll put Gura to work in the PR department. Because I want to use the gen that I'm already using. So I'm going to put her to work. She can do the PR next time. Let's see. Let's see. I wish that this wasn't 16 for a cost because the cost is very high. I don't have any like really cheap units right now and I feel like that's kind of a problem. But that's okay. Okay. Let's do a couple more parades. I'm keeping an eye on the time, by the way, don't worry. I do have a Stellar Blade Nikkei stream in a while, so I just want to make sure I don't overdo it. so that I have some time to stream that later. I think I should send out an Odin to do some damage, or an Udin. I keep saying Odin! Fucking Final Fantasy on the brain! Just because I want to be able to do like some damage as well. So having an Udin out there can help hold them back so I can actually kill some. Suddenly we hear thunder roar. I can't remember how the song goes right now. The one's like, God. I mean, that's Sophia's thing. What? How does this go? It has a really cool, like, vocals without words. Okay. Thunder rolls, I think is what you mean. Here's thunder rolling. Oh, I have a healer out. Okay. I thought I didn't for some reason. Hachaminis! I'm so sorry that we pulled the cursed Hachimapa employees. I'm so sorry. I have to use it! It's so good! I keep saying no, but it's Noelle, isn't it? I've never heard her say her name. I've seen clips and I've seen like videos, but I've never seen her say her name. Or anyone else say her name. Oh, wow! I didn't even have to use Pekora. Let's do another PR. Rainy season. Wait, how do I switch? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna send Gura out to work. I don't have Gura's mascot, so... I'll send... No, I'll send dog! So they want cute. Computers, we barely see parades, need to go check them out. And video maybe? If they want to see it? Hello, Kobe Cosmin! Also, I would really, as I kind of like said in my rant though, you can maybe like not talk about piracy in my chat. If I bring it up, that's one thing, but I literally own a company that sells video games. Guys, please. I was talking about how I was annoyed it was in my comments. We don't need it in chat too. Just think about my position, okay? Nice. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to get her up first because of the passive. I also would say it's not the best thing to talk about in VTuber chats in general. Because a lot of people in corpos could get in trouble if stuff like that is brought up. If I bring it up myself, it is one thing. And if other talents bring it up themselves, that is one thing. But like, especially in HoloLive chats and stuff, or JP corpos in general, like that's a really bad thing to do. You don't want to get people in trouble. Saying your JP Oshi name wrong, you could have corrected me. Unless you came in late, in which case you would have heard me saying it wrong earlier, so that's fine. Only bring it up if you show it on Face Connect? No! Don't even bring it up there unless they bring it up. It's just not good manners. I'm being dead serious. You don't know what they might or might not get in trouble for. Even Face Connect and VShoujo are corpos. Just, if they bring it up and they start the conversation, that's fine. But please understand that, like, they might not be able to talk about stuff like that. They might not want it in their chats. Corpos have to be careful because, like, especially if you're playing a game. Like, if people in chat just talk about pirating it, it could literally get the person playing, like, they could get their perms revoked. You never know. Again, it's not my place to tell you whether to do it or not, but, like, just maybe think about the position the streamer's in before doing it. At least mentioning it. Let's see. It could be a joke, that's like my guess, but I'd rather play it safe in case anyone does think it's a good idea. But I was assuming it was a joke too, but I want to make it very clear that, like, even if it does seem funny, there are, let me put it this way, I've seen people, this is especially something that happens with Face Connect, and it's not fair to the talents. There's a controversy going around right now because of a certain image in context for Pippa, and it's not fair because that's not anything within Pippa's control. And I think people need to understand that sometimes their actions, if it's in relation to a VTuber, can affect that VTuber or their reputation. So it makes me a little sad right now, if that makes sense. And I feel like with Face Connect, people can sometimes get way out of hand because they just kind of assume Face Connect is like immune or on top or whatever, but it's like you can still hurt their reputations, and it's not worth it unless it's something the talent themselves encourages or brings up. So they want fun. Modern and cool, maybe? And video. Nice! That's pretty good. Oh, it doesn't match the SNS trends though. I thought it did. I mean, hey, it upped it a lot. Got a lot of money. That's what matters. Oh, I have 2 coins. I don't think I've ever been so low as 2 coins. Maybe we'll do like 1 or 2 more, I think. Because I think 2 goes up to 20. And I do want to make sure I have some time to rest before my next stream. I think I need to make some instant noodles and eat them or something. Just because I don't really have anything that I can eat during stream right now. During the second stream, I'm a little late on groceries. So I'm gonna have to eat before stream, which is something I don't usually do. So I'm gonna need a bit more time. Okay. I just kind of figured I don't really need whatever it was saying, because I'm already like decently set up to start. It is true though that they will kind of like yap about anything. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't actually encouraging it. Meow. I'd just rather be cautious and defend other people in case. Especially because, you know, I brought it up because I can like at least talk about it vaguely in some ways. But the thing with, in particular, like that kind of discussion on piracy, I can openly talk about somewhat, but for people who can't even mention it, if it's brought up in their chats, they can't even ask people to stop because they like can't acknowledge those comments. So it's rough. I wonder what the other support card is, because we never got to unlock anything. It's kind of sad that there's no physical version of this game, but also I get it. Where it's just a cute, silly little game, it wouldn't make all that much sense, I think, to have a physical version of this. JP Corporals have it rough in that regard. Yeah! For JP Corporals especially, like, they don't have the power to sometimes even say, like, they can't talk about things. So, like, when people cross lines and then they're like, oh, it's fine, they never told me to stop or whatever, they might not have the ability. Like, genuinely. It's just a sad situation. Oh, shoot! I sent out another healer! I meant to send out Marine! There we go. Hachima's dead. Now I'm so slow! God damn it. Marine, your long range attack already! There we go. Oh god, the music for a second was really scary. That's true, I am also protecting you guys, because if you openly mention it in other chats, even as a joke, they could like ban you. I'm pretty lenient in that regard. I don't ban easily. Other people aren't as lenient. One mistake and you're gone. I want to get at least one more recruit, so we can do maybe one more and then we'll have to stop. Hello, game on. Let's see. I'm sleepy. An hour had passed since I started listening to the brass band. Kaido residents, raise your hand if you want to see the parade. I think this one's definitely audio. Local affairs because of locations, maybe? Dang, girl's going! Hello, girls guy! Nice. Well, that's a lot of followers and money this time. Okay. This will be the last one. We got all the girls to level 10. That's a pretty solid point to end on. $214. I really should just like level up these guys to oblivion. And then nothing will be able to defeat them, and I can like go absolutely ham, leveling everything up while they're out there defending. Meme Queen Gura going ham on Twitter. I mean, even when she was active, she like never posted. Very, very rarely, which is understandable. Like, I can't even imagine. I find it hard to keep up with notifications, and like, I'm not nearly on that scale. I genuinely have no idea how the HoloMems can even like remotely keep up with anything. I would like die. when she did, she stirred up something fierce. That's true, though. It wasn't often, but when it was peak. Oh, let's take a heavy defense strat while I build up other stuff. Yes. See, now I'm able to hit back quite heavy because I have a bunch of motivation to go for like expensive characters. Once I get the Hachama in there, as long as I can get another girl after, I'm usually pretty good. Partially because of the passage, though, not gonna lie. See? It looked like high defense, but it was actually high aggression. In disguise, just waiting. All right, and now, oh no, Flare! Oh, we beat it anyway. I thought Flare died, but it's okay. I don't know, maybe I didn't send out Flare. I thought I did. Let's try one more. A Myth Gacha, and then I'll have to wrap up, I think. Let's see. We didn't get dead! Sad! That's okay. But now you guys hopefully got to see a little bit of the game, see if it's something. Oh wait, I have another ticket. Rose Knights. Bloop! We can make Bloop work with Gora. That'll be cute. There we go! I mainly wanted to check out the game and I never had time, so I thought if it's out on Switch today, let's check it out together. What did you guys think of it? I thought it's really cute and really chill. Hello, Kakra Studios. I really enjoy just kind of like how low pressure it is, if that makes sense. You can kind of just brain off. I've played a lot of this type of game, like the one in Nikkei. I say a lot, but it's really just the one in Nikkei. I hated it in Nikkei, but I really liked this one. The balance I thought was better. To be fair, this one is paid, and the Nikkei one was free. Also, Jonah, thank you for 29 months! Got both HoloLive games on Switch. Very fun, Pam. I'm glad you enjoy them! Yeah, the free gacha is really enjoyable, too. If you guys enjoy it, you can type !promo if you want to play it. If you do grab an eShop card to grab it, because it is digital only, unfortunately, but it does help support the channel a lot if you grab it with a eShop card. Some of the US eShop cards right now are actually below face value too, so you can save like 50 cents or something like that. So keep an eye out. I am going to wrap up for now because I'm doing a Nikkei stream and Stellar Blade combination stream in just under an hour. Depending how long my noodles take, it might run a bit late, but I'm gonna try absolutely my best to make sure it doesn't. I have to run and cook right now. Hello, Trammers. Thank you guys for the stream. I hope you had a nice, relaxing time. I don't play this type of game very often, but it's surprisingly enjoyable. And I remembered how much I miss A-chat. Pain. Let me drop my links in chat real quick for anyone who's new. If you did enjoy the stream, I'd really appreciate it if you'd consider... oh god, where's my pop-out chat? It's gone. If you did enjoy the stream, I would of course really appreciate it if you would consider... if you're on YouTube... Oh, hold on, my throat. If you're on YouTube... if you would consider subscribing, and if you're on Twitch, if you'd consider giving a follow if you want to see more. Anything you buy from the PlayAsia link also does really help to support the streams, so I would really appreciate it as well. If there's anything you have your eye on that you want to grab anyway, if you want to use my link, let me drop my links in Twitch real quick as well, and then we can wrap up. Nice chill game. Alright. I'm gonna raid my own waiting room on YouTube, so you can hit the bell icon to make sure you don't miss Stellar Blade and Nikkei when I go live. If you like jiggle physics and you like anime women, you like the stream probably. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. Okay, bye. Let's see. Hold on. Let me set up the Twitch raid, and then we'll raid my waiting room. Who is live? Probably no one playing this. Let's see if there's any special events. Oh my god, so many people are live right now. We can read on Twitch. Hold on, I have to sit through ads. Pain! Every time, I really should just cave and get turbo. And then I don't have to do that anymore. Okay. We're gonna rate Nyaru, who is making a bunch of idle checkies for Off Kai. So we're gonna raid Nyaru, and then on YouTube, I'll raid myself. If you follow the Twitch raid, make sure to read Nyaru's rules, just so you don't say anything. That would make her uncomfy. And then I'll set up my raid on YouTube. And I'll see you guys later. Hold on. I'm like vibing to the Pokemon music she's listening to. Alright, give me a sec. Hold on. Alright, I'll see you guys soon! Bye-bye! Wait, let me double check that I set it up right.